Hello everybody, welcome back to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will and we're here for another episode of City of Mist, The King's Hustle. We've got almost all of us back with us today, except for Tracy who's traveling, but she'll be back with us next week. So no Sana, she's off playing sexy jazz somewhere in the corner, I'm sure. Maybe we'll hear some of that jazz throughout the show. But we have the rest of us here to play some King's Hustle. Let's go around, let's figure out who we are and who we're playing. We have Metamancer in the MC seat tonight. Meta, how's it going?
Good, thanks, Will. Hi guys, Metamancer. I'm emceeing for you guys tonight. I'm looking forward to what's happening. I can't believe this is only our 4th episode. It feels like we've had so much character development and just like interactions. It's really exciting. I'm very much looking forward to this entire season. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Absolutely. I cannot wait for it. And of course, we have Blue Jay back with us tonight. Blue Jay, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. I know it's only been like a day since I've seen like any of the Encounter RP followers, but hi, it's me again. I'm really excited for more because last time we left on a cliffhanger that was very focused on my character, so I want to know what's going on. So I'm really excited for that. My character being Nancy De La Rosa. She is a private investigator, and I think that's it.
That's all we know, I think.
Yeah. She's a private investigator who has evidently $50,000 and 1 diamond to her name.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's more than I have.
To be fair, for episode 4, like, holy shit, yeah.
No, I'm rolling in dough.
Not bad, yeah. Amazing. And of course, we have Pumpkinberry back with us tonight. How's it going, my friend?
It's going well. Hi, guys. I'm PB, and you can find me at twitch.tv/pumpkinberry, but I am playing Ava. She is a very wealthy board CEO, and so that's pretty much all we know about her right now as well. So I'm very, very excited. Awesome. I need to know what we're going to do about the Blue Jay situation, which is what I'm calling it.
What are we going to do about the Blue Jay situation? Like
nobody
character.
Nobody threatens Nance.
It's going to be a whole thing. I can't wait for it. But last but not least, we have Mad Morph with us tonight. Morphy, how's it going, my friend?
Feeling good. Really, really excited for this episode. I feel like every week I just get more and more excited for everything. And the cliffhanger last week. And last week was like hilarious and funny and amazing roleplay and story. And then it just dropped that bomb at the end. And I've been waiting to see what's gonna happen today. So I'm Morph. I play Shepherd Crane. He's a man that's perpetually in his mask and tough and a little bit distant, a little bit cold, and yeah, can't wait for the episode.
Very awkward.
Yes, very awkward socially.
Only with the romance.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not awkward about punching.
That's true. He is very forthright about that. Yeah,
you are correct.
Kisses with fists.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Like that
an awkward punch would be. Yeah, I don't want to see that. But before we get started today, and before we delve deeper into the mystery that is the King's Hustle, I'll remind you guys of just a couple of things. The first of which is that we're sponsored here today by City of Mist, so go and check it out. My friend, cityofmist.co is the website to go to check out this noir detective role-playing game with a superhero twist. It's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. If you want to play your own role-playing games, then you can do so. And you can do that on fancygrounds.com, our virtual tabletop of choice. You can try out a demo version for free there. All the maps, icons, tokens, maps, all that kind of stuff. Dice rolls is all from Fancy Grounds. So go check those guys out. WaylandGames.co.uk is your go-to destination for tabletop board games, war games, minis at up to 20% off the retail value. And last but not least, tabletoploot.com is where to go to get all of your dice needs. They give away a set of dice here at the end of every single game. So go check out that dice porn and enjoy yourselves. One last thing before we get started is that, of course, you can retweet this tweet for a viewer decision. By the way, Madam Answer, we've already got one of those. That should be great. And, of course, you can donate to affect the game as well by giving players now 1s, now 20s, wild magic surges, and...
Wait. We already have a... What?
Oh, yeah. I think after last week, like the possibilities of romance with Crane, with the Cribs ship, what's happening with Nancy... People are just ready to screw with us, as I'm invested. So are they. We were already far
chat,
out in the way.
Chat, I would love a wild magic surge. Chat, thank you.
Please come up with, this is not your decision. It's just, please come up with a ship name for Jesse and Crane. That's for chat.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's Jesse
Cressy?
and Shepard. Does Jesse have a last name?
Cressy's good though.
Cressy's good.
Not that you guys know. You're going to have to pretend like she doesn't have one.
I mean, Cressy is good.
Cressy's good, yeah.
Cressy's pretty
You guys
good.
will help us out. But yes, before we get started today, that's all my spiel. Let's hand over to Metamancer to remind us of what happened last week on the show and to take us into tonight's episode of The King's Hustle.
All right. So last week, we had a very interesting turn of events after the explosion that happened in their last interview space. And their whole kind of response to that, seeing it on the news and everything else. Most of them enjoying ramen, of course, except for Crane, because, you know, mask and all that. They kind of found their way to the casino after having a little bit of an investigative, process to find out where Camilla ended up. Went to one of her casinos, actually the largest one that she owns, the most over-the-top one, and they were very promptly greeted with an invitation to a private poker match, high-stakes poker in which they were actually given their buy-in. And when they sat at the table, there was another woman there by the name of Jessie, as she introduced herself, who had a tendency to come on to Crane, which he wasn't sure exactly how to respond and was not taking well to the romantic social cues. And a little bit of back and forth, some win some, and then the others lose. Crane actually ended up coming out on top with the most amount of money, to the tune of $150,000. And when everybody else was kind of said and done, at that point, Nancy and Gibbs had finally broken even again with $50K. They kind of tapped out and continued drinking throughout the rest of the evening until they were given their next task, which was that they were given the jobs if they so choose, and they have access to the penthouse suite that is at the casino hotel, which is completely decked out for them with unlimited budget for them to spend money as necessary, food, boarding, etc. Jessie found herself back at there. She's actually going to be staying with the crew for the time being. She does have her own private quarters, but she does stay with the group, at least for that night she did, and she was working on some kind of strange blueprints, which Crane kind of found himself privy to as he engaged in conversation with her. And so we had a little bit of character development for Nancy going to help Gibbs, who had gotten completely sloshed at the casino bar. Brought him
Classic
back, got
Gibbs.
him classic Gibbs, pretty much, yeah. We got to see a little more of the caring side of Nancy, so to speak, though she hasn't gone too soft on us, but nobody else really saw, and Gibbs is too drunk to remember, so nobody actually knows. And after, in the morning, once everybody kind of got settled and taken care of, gotten their breakfast, Nancy grabbed some food to bring back to her brother. On her way there, though, as she took a taxi, she got a very strange text message. And the text message was that if you're working for Camilla, your brother's dead. And this came from somebody that Nancy was very familiar with and not so fond of. And so I guess we will pick up where Nancy is in the taxi and has received this text message.
Yeah, so Nancy gets this text message, and I feel like a lot of people would react by being like maybe like frightened or taken aback, and Nancy reacts by getting really fucking pissed. So she gets this text message: if you're working with Camilla, your brother is dead. And I feel like she looks at it for a second, and you can see her like grind her like molars, and then she just like calls the number that was texted.
That goes straight to voicemail.
And I think like on the voicemail, she is literally like yelling like, "Who the fuck are you?" And like, "What the hell do you want?" And like just like pretty much like swearing at them and being like, "If you're gonna threaten me, then come threaten me to my face," and like other shit, like just being really like obnoxious and aggressive. Yeah,
Okay.
that's her reaction, and like she's already going to see her brother, so I think that she would like impatiently be like bang on the like cab's like middle seat and be like faster, and like throw like one of the $100 of the 50 grand like at them and just be like go faster.
Yeah. Cavi responds in kind, though, doesn't understand why you're yelling so much. Only hears like you're part of the conversation of the voicemail, and then it just continues onward. It doesn't take that long to arrive where your brother is staying, I guess at his house, apartment? Or
Yeah,
do you guys normally live together? I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
we
that's-
live together. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this double wide mobile home on like a street of double wide mobile homes like out in the boonies. Basically, it's just like only suburbs, and all of them are like just like shitty.
Okay. Is there usually like, can you describe a little bit more about the area? Like, is there usually a lot of activity there, or is it scarce?
I feel like this is like the kind of neighborhood where if you were outside of this neighborhood, used to like clean, nice, gated communities, you might be like threatened by it. Like there's like a rusty car in someone's front yard, and like sometimes there'll be some like shitty like what is it, basketball shorts wearing teens sitting on like a stoop, you know, smoking cigarettes. But like if you live there, it's just like, you know, all of your neighbors, and like you talk to each other, and like pick up basketball games take place like in the middle of the street, you know. So it's it's a
Okay,
pretty
so would
okay
you
neighborhood, but like very like exclusionary to like outsiders.
Okay, would you say that you guys all look out for each other, like as far as you guys as neighbors go and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you haven't like crossed somebody, in which case they would probably ostracize you. Like if someone gets like in a predicament, like the whole community will be like, no, fuck you, like you're moving now because we're gonna make life a living hell. But like if someone also like needs help, then like the whole community is like, yeah, we got your back.
Okay. And does your brother drive a car, or does he usually take public transportation?
He takes the bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, good. So you arrive at home. Your brother is not there like you expect him to be. And there's
she's like banging through the house, and she's like, Charlie, and like just going through every room, you know.
You noticed on your drive in when the taxi dropped you off, there was a bit of more activity than normal for this early in the day, with like some of the neighbors are uneasy, unrest.
And like once she like goes through the whole house, and like, is there anything like out of place? Like, does it look like there was a fight or anything?
Doesn't look like
is
there
it
was
just
anything happened inside the house?
Okay, so she goes through the whole house, and Charlie's not there. And then she comes out into like the outside area and is just like looking around for someone, like maybe one of her neighbors, like if they're not like in their house.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be a few people out there.
And so yeah, I think she would go like up to her next door neighbor and just be like, Theo, did you see Charlie?
I saw him this morning, but there was this guy that came and picked him up. And
what do you mean picked him
I've
up?
never seen him before. He was in like this way decked out Cadillac.
And Charlie just went with him?
I mean, he didn't want to, I don't think, but it seemed pretty convincing. I think the guy maybe threatened him.
Did you get the plates?
Yeah, I mean, let me see if somebody took a picture or something like that. And he'll go and like kind of ask around some of his buddies nearby and all that.
Well, it's
He'll
just like
give you, like,
yelling across the street. Hey, did you get the plates of that Cadillac earlier? Someone will be like, no, but I think Junior did. Let me go ask him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just a little bit of a game of telephone, essentially, is trying to get the information for you until somebody brings a picture of the license plate, and we'll just kind of like come up with whatever.
And then she would use her like all the wisdom sealed in a jar like forums to like be like, okay, I'm not gonna go through the like usual, like let me call DMV and pretend like it's my car and like ask them, like she just wants to, like she's impatient. So she goes like to her more magic way and is gonna look and see if she can find out like who owns the car or like where it's garaged or whatever.
Okay. Or do you want registration information or like something else?
Yeah, that's what she's looking for. She just like takes the picture and uploads it to her forums, and then like someone who, you know, like works at a DMV mysteriously is like, I feel like putting this information onto this random email for some reason. It's magic bullshit.
Okay, let's do
Change the game.
Oh well, yeah, you
Investigate?
actually changed the game. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
she's
probably
using
do it
her
too.
magic very like pointedly
Yeah.
because she's impatient.
Yeah.
Do anything for love, because it's for Charlie. Investigator, get the dirt, and then all the wisdom, and nosy as hell.
Okay.
How many was
Take
that?
2. Yeah, that's 4, I think, or 5. But you're gonna take a
1.
-2.
Okay.
Because this person is gonna
1,
definitely be covering their tracks.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Okay.
that was 5. So -2 is +3.
Mhm.
Okay, first roll of the day.
Come on.
Don't let me down. +3.
Okay.
Okay, it's a 9. That's not
Yeah, that's-
horrible.
No, it's not. It's actually not. Hey, a 6 is a miss, so you're good. Okay. So are we doing the change the game, or did you want to do the investigate?
It
to
was
ask the
change the
questions?
game.
Okay. All right. So right now, what we'll do is it'll give you an advantage when you're looking for information about this particular plate and car. So you'll get basically your juice is equal to power. In this particular case, you'll get 3 juice that you can spend to create a story tag, which could give you a benefit to your investigation rolls and or give or reduce a status. But in this case, I don't think a status is going to help you here. So if you want to
Okay,
give yourself
so-
like a benefit with an
I
extra
guess I
story
could-
tag.
Yeah, I guess I could. Could I use this to give myself a tag that is basically like bloodhound or something, or like
Sure.
nose to the ground, or like just something to be like a tracker tag.
Okay. Yeah, like on the trail maybe.
Yeah, on the trail would be good.
So let's do that. And so you'll have
Yeah,
on the trail. What we'll do is I'll let you have this story tag for a while if you want to use all 3 of your juice to like keep it
Yeah.
extended.
To like prolong the effect or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, so you can like at whatever point in time if you want to make a investigate roll with your +1 from on the trail, then you can like get more information as you go through.
Yeah, so like now that she's got this like magical benefit, I think like an investigation roll would be like the follow-up, right?
Definitely. Yeah, basically it's like you focus all of your like power into it and then you start culling through the information to find the right stuff.
Yeah. So I'll make an investigate roll now. And I think it has the similar tags except for not the magic ones. So it's still anything for love, investigator, get the dirt, and nosy as hell. Do we still
No,
have the negatives?
In this case, no, because you're using on the trail to basically like
So I
get
would
past
add
that.
on the trail as well? Or just is it bypassing? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's
Because
just
that
5, yeah,
is
straight.
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions.
Boom. 14. Dynamite. If I had dynamite. You don't have
true.
dynamite.
Soon enough. Okay, so you have 5 questions that you can ask, and these
Okay.
will all give you solid leads.
So, who owns the vehicle?
The vehicle is a bogus registration, like straight up name fake. No actual, like you go through the social security number that was used, all of it completely fake, dead person. Like just somebody that's been dead for a really long time.
Can I try and like go through security cameras to like follow the trail of the like the traffic cams to follow the trail of the car? See where it went?
Yes.
Like where did it go?
Yes. So we'll
I think the
say,
question is where did it go? Yeah.
where did they go? Yeah. We're gonna say that it takes you a bit, but you follow through where basically once it leaves the neighborhood, that's the first camera that you get because there's probably not one. I'm
There's
guessing
none.
within.
If there were, we like took them down.
Yeah. So once you actually get to a main road where the first camera is, you follow that through for a while until you no longer can see because they use a tunnel, but you know that they're going in the direction of the industrial district.
Okay.
Which is like, as bad as things can get for some people in certain areas, the industrial is definitely one of the worst places to go.
Right. Okay. So I think that I'll probably like save the questions for like when I'm physically following through. But I think that she like recognizes that she can't just run headfirst into the like crappiest part of town by herself.
Yeah. Right.
Like ordinarily she is very predisposed to do just that, but like I feel like she's also like as a character kind of like changing and learning to rely a bit more on these other people, especially because she's seen that they're powerful people. And so I think that like she probably calls. She only has Jesse's number. She hasn't tried to get anyone else's number. So like she only has the one that was like given to her.
Right.
What are you doing, PB?
Sorry, my
so she
cat
calls-
knocked
so
over the
she-
cam. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Cats are good. Yeah, so I think that she calls Jesse. And yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Nance? How's it going?
Is Gibbs there?
Yeah, he's taking a
put him
shower.
on the phone. No. Put him on the phone. I don't even fucking care.
Okay.
Put him on the phone.
Great. She like knocks and then she's like, fuck it. She opens the door. I hope
Whoa!
Gibbs is not.
Whoa!
Sorry. Nancy was very adamant.
Like you
What?
hear
Just-
from the phone, like her like
Yeah.
being like, just put him on the fucking phone.
Sorry.
Like from the shower. Gibbs is smoking a cigarette in the
she
shower.
totally does not
Yeah,
run away.
yeah.
There is no shame with Jesse. I just want to put that out there right now.
Hello?
Give that back
Hey.
when you're done.
Someone took my brother.
What?
Yeah, they're in
What do
the
you-
industrial district, and I need you to come here so we do your fucking magic ramen shaman bullshit.
I'm on my way.
Bring the rest of those fucking Nimrods.
I start. I throw the phone back to Jesse as I'm putting on clothes,
Okay.
and I'm like,
Great.
what? One trouser leg in, running down the hallway. Ava, Ava, Crane,
Yes.
we gotta go.
Gotta go where? I'm having brunch.
Ramen.
Okay,
and
yeah, enough said.
that's
All
a call.
right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Crane,
Let me just
pancakes, Crane,
grab some-
pancakes.
I'm just gonna grab some champagne for the road. So I'm gonna grab a bottle of
like 8 in the
champagne to
morning.
bring with me. Yeah.
Yes, at
Yeah.
8 in the morning. It's
Yeah.
5 o'clock
And some
somewhere, okay?
orange- Fine.
I'll
And some
explain on the
orange
way.
juice. Okay.
I mean, you guys already had whiskey
Right.
with Jesse this morning, so I
Yeah,
really.
yeah. It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
We're criminals. Criminals are drunks. Everyone knows this.
So Jesse kind of was like looking around as Gibbs is like trying to get himself and everybody else together, and she's like, so whatever you're doing, good luck. I'm gonna have to take Sana, and we have something else we need to do today. So if you really need us, just call. But I think you got it handled.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep. We gotta go, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Don't rush me.
Explain on the way, but Nancy's brother, he's been kidnapped or something.
What?
Yeah. That I just said shit to get you moving. Come on.
Okay.
I'm gonna like steal a jacket from someone that's put it on a chair as I go out, so I'm clothed. Go!
Yep,
Can someone call one of those driver application what you call it, taxis?
Believe
but
it
on
or
the
not,
phone.
Believe it or not, we don't even have to call anyone. There will be a driver literally waiting for you downstairs.
Okay, well, that's just as well you're rich, huh?
So, no, that's because we are at the hotel. Everyone has one.
I knew that. That's okay. We gotta
She
find.
explained it in the.
I don't think Gibbs was retaining much information last night.
I was
Fair enough.
super drunk. Gotta say. Also, figured that Architect Origins donated a magic item for Nancy. I've sent that over to Metamancer in secret for her to plot away with.
Whoa.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you. Love you.
I'm just gonna race as fast as I can to the car, jump inside, pull anyone else that's not running as fast as me into the car.
Briskly following.
Yep.
Following
Yep.
Gibbs. I believe in
Yep.
Gibbs.
I'll get into the car. Don't rush me with my champagne and orange juice.
The car has like those like
Yeah.
really fancy limos, has the glasses already.
Yeah.
Probably has some
Yeah.
like tiny bottles of water.
And probably champagne also in there, but it's fine. She will start pouring herself some champagne and orange juice. Gibbs, would you like one?
I don't. Yes, I do.
Okay, that's a good idea. Here you go. She'll hand him one, and then she will kind of glance over to Crane and be like, "I'm assuming that you don't want one, right?"
He just sort of, he does like a turn of the head, like it's not even a full shake. It's just like to one side, like that he doesn't want one.
Like yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like a half.
Okay.
no.
I didn't think so. I'll have yours. All right. So what kidnapped? Explain yourself, Gibbs.
Yeah,
This is not
Can
ramen.
you get her on? Can you get her on the phone? She just said her brother had been taken or
Yeah, sure.
something.
I'll,
And I
I'll
just
whip
started
out
shouting.
my
I
phone
was
and I'll call
naked.
her.
Do you
Okay.
have my number to like where
I
we
think we all got it in our PDF.
Yeah, you got it in the
thingies that we got.
pamphlets.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I did. So I have your number and I'm calling you. So it's ringing.
And,
So
like,
it probably comes up as unknown though.
Yeah, no, it totally does. And Nancy thinks it's the person that texted her. And so
Oh,
she
amazing.
answers the
It's
phone
gonna be great.
swearing at you. And it's just
Oh,
like, the
okay.
fuck did you do to him?
Okay, Nancy, calm down. It's us. I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Okay.
Okay, what happened? You have a brother?
Yes, I didn't tell you because it's none of your damn business until now.
Right now, when you need our help.
Exactly. Someone and I like send you guys the picture. Like I text it back to your number, the picture of the Cadillac, and I was like, someone in this fucking car took my brother, threatened him from in front of our goddamn house. And then someone else, some fucker, FT, I don't know if you guys know any FT, but they're fucking dead, said that if I'm working with Camilla, they're gonna kill him.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I've tracked him to
Okay.
the industrial district, so I'll meet you there,
Oh.
okay? On
oh
the
no.
Yes.
That place is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it fucking is. And they took my brother there, so you'll
And they're
meet me
gonna-
there.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll meet you there
okay.
next. Don't worry.
But have you ever seen any TV ever? This is what they call a trap. You know, this is the part where you go in and then they all have guns and then they're like, we don't even have your brother here. Time to die. Like, this is every
Did you- were you
procedural
not-
drama ever.
Were you not here yesterday when 6 motherfuckers held guns at us and Crane knocked out like 3 of them in like a couple of seconds? I think we'll be fine, even if it is a trap. These people don't know who they're messing with.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't go in and save your brother. I'm just saying maybe we should stop and think about this for a second and think about strategy.
And she literally hangs up on you.
Oh,
she
oh
literally
my God.
hangs up on you.
What a child.
Wow.
They're only expecting her to walk in there. So can't we be smart about this and maybe, you know, we ambush or something? Scan the perimeter?
I mean, it's a whole
don't think we
district.
should
It's like city streets and stuff. So like, we're not just going into a single warehouse, right? All I have is that it headed into the industrial district.
Yeah,
Or just
correct. You have to,
like at
because
the
you still have those
outskirt of
other
the neighborhood. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so
Okay.
you still have the other 3 clues once you get into the vicinity that you can use.
Is it
to...
literally on the other side of the train tracks? Tell me it's on the other side of the track.
I mean, it's basically, but the industrial zone is actually relatively large. It's crap. Like, it's abandoned warehouses and factory buildings that are completely derelict, and people don't work there anymore because business owners like left that area for better things like Fortune Row. And so that whole area, there's lots of homeless people. It's just not well maintained. There's just, it has become a cesspool for criminal activity. And because even the cops don't give a shit about the industrial zone.
I'm guessing there's
don't.
at least like a main drag or like a boundary street that they would like if I say go to the industrial district, they would know what street to like roll down looking for me or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry to interrupt. Was it FT that were the initials?
Yeah, FT.
That's what I said. Yeah, but I was also yelling a lot.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to call like a old police buddy of mine to see if that name means anything and start running some.
Okay.
Like a, you know, I mean, I don't have any official capacity to really do anything, but I guess I would ask a favor.
I mean, I guess I have a question. I have more questions, but mostly I was just worried about like tracking them down, not like so. I guess it's fine that you do that because she's probably too like upset to like think about that.
Yeah, and I think Gibbs's first thought is that this is probably gang related, just because he's dealt with gangs in the industrial state, and this is sort of like their MO. So he's wondering if these people maybe are like on the radar, possibly.
I would like to. Do I know those initials, or can I roll for it? Because I do have a tag that's know all the local big players, but I don't know if it's gang related. I'm not so sure she would know.
I don't think that this would necessarily be in Ava's wheelhouse. I think that they would know who you are because you're probably a target of interest because of the money that you have, but maybe not so much on the other end of it.
Yeah.
Maybe your old business partner might have, depending on the stuff that he dabbled in.
Probably. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do, as you guys are kind of getting there and Gibbs, you're waiting on that information. Let's do are you just using your police connections to get information, or are you trying to use like a change the game here?
It probably just is using my connections at this point because we're just like in a backseat of a cab right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just do an investigate. This one's going to be pretty difficult because it's just initials, and that's very limited to go on. So we're going to do probably a -3 on this one. So I don't know if you have enough to break even on that or not.
Yeah, let's go take a look, shall we? And the viewer decision is in chat for you guys at the moment as well, which I didn't write. Okay, Meta decided one.
Oh, motherfucker!
It's just wait for it. Let's see. I've got no. Police contact, history of law enforcement, and piece of the puzzle. You know, maybe using a bit of my mythos here. I have a piece of it, which is the initials.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some kind of imprint on that. So I think I break even.
Okay.
With
You'll just
with
get
this.
1 clue on the roll.
Yeah.
Boxcars.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't know. Do I need to roll? I forgot.
No,
I
you got
rolled.
it. Yeah. A 10 is great. Yeah, you'll just automatically get. It's the rule of 1. So even
It's
if you don't
right,
roll
right.
with power, you always get
Yeah.
at
I
least
think
one
for
thing.
investigate, it was 2.
When it's a 10 or more, it's just you get the lead,
okay.
and then you get like it's not vague, for example.
Right.
So a 7 to 9 is where the things get like kind of fuzzy or something else happens. But so on a 10, yeah, you can get a solid lead on FT. What's going to happen is you're going to get that, and then I'm going to reveal it a little bit later because it's going to take them some time to like really dig in because the initials is not a lot to go on.
Yeah.
So we'll pull that back into the scene in a bit. So let's say we have Nancy arriving obviously first because she's the closest. Is there anything that you do when you arrive at that kind of street or that block? Do you wait for them or do you like start walking around?
I think the thing for her is that she is she probably has a few people that she knows around here that aren't like, they're homeless, but they're not like out of their like mental state. They just like are. And so she probably like has a few people that she knows that she might go to in other like investigative cases to get like information from. And so I think that she would like head to like alleys where she knows that they have like tents set up or something and is like asking if they saw this car because it would be pretty out of the normal for this area too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let's see if you want to do a convince roll to see if anybody will talk.
Yeah, so convince, she'll use get the dirt. Investigator, nosy as hell, and smooth talker. Yeah. So that's +4.
Okay.
10.
Nice roll. Okay, so on a 10, you can change one person's agenda to help you, at least for the time being, so you don't have to like bribe them or anything like that. So one person, he's kind of like sitting on the side, and he's watching as you're asking other people, and notices like at a glance from a distance the picture, like that you're showing. Like when you like move it in one direction, he kind of looks up, and he doesn't get up off the ground where he's sitting. He just is like, yo, I got some information.
And she like looks him up and down. And is he someone that has like given her info before, or is he a new person?
New person.
Yeah. And so I think that she like sees that and she looks around to see if like anyone else is looking at him or familiar, and she'll walk up, but like keep her like a couple of like feet between them and have her like hands in her pockets.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll kind of look over at it again and like, all right, yeah, I've seen that a few times. They've been coming through kind of a lot in the last couple weeks. Came in this morning. But I don't know who owns it. Just know they've been coming around the warehouses towards the dock there.
Do you know where they go? You said towards the dock?
Yeah, further in. You know that old shipyard?
Yeah, I know of it.
Yeah, they go around there. We try to avoid the area because somebody's starting moving some product there, and even those guys are more aggressive than normal.
Have you ever heard, and like she's like, he's kind of like chill and she's trying not to like scare him off. So she's taking like a couple of deep breaths and calmed down a little bit. And like enough to like get her presence of mind. She's like, you ever heard of the initials FT?
Can't say that I have, but I mean, that could be anything. you got more information, and maybe I could come up with something. But
can that be one of my questions? You said you're already gonna tell it to Gibbs, so there's no reason to like do it again. So I think that like, yeah, he's like, he says this about like it's down by the docks and blah 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 blah. And then she like looks him over again and she's like, thanks. And then she takes out $100 bill and she writes her phone number on it and she hands it to him and she's like, have you ever seen anything else?
all right,
And she just like
Thanks.
leaves it hanging.
he grabs it.
And then
Alright.
she like walks off like impatiently in vaguely that direction, but stays like on the main street so that when
Yeah.
they come, they can like find her.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so. Wow, they went full ham on the viewer decisions there, huh?
Yeah, they're assholes.
I just looked at some of
Fucking
the
all of
some of the
them.
options.
They're
All
horrible.
right. Oh, okay. Good. All right, you guys arrive shortly thereafter. Kind of same scenario, graffiti everywhere, just dilapidated buildings, some areas that have been like completely boarded up. And it's industrial. The pollution is pretty heavy in this area. It smells like burning like coal and rubber, and just the whole situation is very unpleasant, especially if you're not used to being in this type of an area. So what do you guys want to do when you arrive at first?
We should probably not be in this limo. Tell you that.
I mean,
We're just-
Nancy's just like literally walking down the street.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
jump out the car. Hey,
While
we're
it's
here.
moving.
Yes, I roll out.
Did you want
Yeah.
to see? Did you want to have the driver stop outside of the area, out of sight, before you
I
like,
think
and then
that
walk?
would be a good idea, but
Yeah.
that's just me. I don't know how you two feel about it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
like-
exactly dressed to be down here, but I feel like walking in with a beacon is probably a bad idea. So I'm just gonna, I'm actually gonna I'll take my blazer off, and I will try to dress down as much as possible, which will
Okay.
be difficult to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she'll try.
Okay. Sounds good. How does Crane feel in this type of an area?
Comfortable. He's as peaceful as he was before. Like, he was probably a little more uncomfortable in the fancy casino than walking along here. He's not worried at all.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so you guys are walking through. You can see Nancy at a bit of a distance. She's kind of walking in a certain direction on a mission.
I'll call after her. Nancy.
She like turns around and like, I think she would stop and like wait for you to catch up, but she's also like arms crossed, like very obviously like tapping her foot, like, come on, let's fucking go. And then
Stop
like
the
when
slow
you
jog.
yeah, exactly. And then when you catch up, she just like immediately turns around and like gets you up to date on like, I ran into this fucking bum who said that he saw the Cadillac and other cars of the same, height going down to the docks this way, that they're like setting up a new trade or something.
Okay, that's good.
Even the
I've,
locals don't go over there.
Oh, great. That's just great.
What
I've reached out
exactly
to some
do you
buddies in the
do?
force.
What?
Thank you. You.
Me?
Like, I've seen what Gibbs can do, and we all saw what Crane could do, but like, what exactly do you do?
Nothing, Nancy. I don't do anything. I'm just a pretty face. Let's go.
Well, then maybe you should head back, because I have a feeling that we're gonna need more than just a pretty face going into this. Huh?
Sure.
I don't want you to get
I'll
your
head,
pretty jacket
I'll head
messed
back
up.
then, Nancy. I'm not wearing a jacket, but thank you. It is pretty. It's a nice jacket. It's my favorite, and I left it in the limo for you, Nancy. Who knows if I'm going to see that limo driver again? It was my favorite jacket.
Guys, come on. Let's cool it, yeah? Nancy's brother's in danger. We all gotta work together a little bit here. It's high tense,
Yeah.
I agree.
tense scenario.
I'm here,
Let's
aren't I?
chill out. You are.
Pete's
Appreciate
sake.
And she's like,
Okay.
she's literally like, when you said like, fine, I'll go, like, fine. She just like turns around and is like already like started walking. Like, she's basically just like, you're probably gonna get shot, so maybe you should just leave.
Yeah.
Gibbs, in the most like dad moment he's ever had, is like, Nancy, you come right back here. We all gotta figure this out, okay? We all gotta work together here. I need to know what you know, and I think you need the help of Ava here and Kring as well. We're gonna get these guys, but not if we all go off like a loose cannon, yeah?
So what is this deal?
Yeah, tell us about that.
The what?
The deal that they're that's why they're going down by the docks, right? What is the deal? Is it drugs?
They're just like, I don't know. They just said they're fucking setting up shop down there. Usually it's drugs,
Okay.
maybe
So-
guns. I don't know.
We should try to see if we can find out what it is, because if it's
Yeah. That's,
depending on what it is, we have
We-
different
we have
options
to-
of approach.
And like we're
Nancy, I know you're
we're still
terrified.
walking. Like, we're walking and talking.
Yes.
We're walking and
Yes. Nancy, I know you're terrified, but we got to be smart about this. We can't just go in there guns blazing. There's 5 of
Why
us,
not?
4 of us. Because they have bigger guns always. Always assume they have bigger guns.
I don't know. You seen Crane? He's got a pretty
Yes.
big gun.
Yes, he does.
Sorry.
But
That's very
It's a gun show over here.
his fucking trench
Crane
coat
just-
just has the sleeves ripped off.
we could potentially
Sorry.
use him as a distraction. Your guns are pretty big, Crane.
Well, okay, that's
Now,
okay. Let's think about this for a second. They said that they were going to kill your brother if you continue to work with.
No, they said if
Camilla.
I'm working with Camilla, which
Right.
I fucking am.
Right. Okay. So there's someone that doesn't want you working with Camilla. Why? It's personal. It's not about money. It's about Camilla.
I
So-
would just
About
call
that-
Camilla. Did you call
Why
Camilla
not call
to
Camilla?
tell her?
If she's
She
got
would be
enemies,
so pissed to hear that some person thought that they could tell you what to not work for her. If I were her,
Yeah. That bitch is crazy. She's got
I mean,
enemies, and she's gonna want
you
to crush
should-
them just as much as we do.
yeah, you should call Camilla.
I should
Well,
call
you
Camilla.
can't call Camilla. Well, you can't call Camilla, but you should call Jesse. Jesse will know how to reach Camilla. And hey,
What?
Jesse might even know who this person is if they hate Camilla so much.
Maybe they don't hate Camilla. Maybe they just don't want her to get that stupid fucking quill first.
It's another possibility.
You know what? I probably wouldn't want her to get what she wanted anyway. She's kind of a bitch.
And Nancy like does the whole like I didn't expect you to say that. But it was just like,
I could see that.
I don't need to be any more up Camilla's fucking ass than I already am. All right? We can do this without her help.
Okay, all right. I'm with
That's
you
your
there.
call.
That's a good call. You definitely don't want your head that far up Camilla's ass, and we're already pretty far.
Amen.
I'm sorry.
All right, so how do we want to approach this? Do we want to figure out what deal they're doing and go in undercover? Ooh, that would be fun. Oh my goodness, we could go undercover. We could pretend to be wanting to buy the arms or the girls or the drugs or whatever it is that they're trading down there.
Okay, so now that I know where exactly in the industrial district it is, can I like do a quick like search to have one of my questions be like what is going on, like what's being sold there, or like what's the deal with that specific area?
This is unfortunately something that you would not be able to access through your forums network.
Okay.
It is so new. Everything is only word of mouth, and it's very limited on who knows what. So the best you can get is minor chatter about the fact that a new product, and literally product is the only thing that's used, has been brought into the city through the shipyard in the industrial zone. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the same thing, because other things have been brought in before. So it's kind of like more of a toss-up on what you can really glean from that network. If you got your hands on whatever product is and there was something to tie it to a paper trail of some kind, that would be one thing. But with it being so blanket, it would be very hard to get anything. Since there's no paperwork right now.
Yeah, so Nancy like does a little like, you wanted to know like what it was, and Nancy does a quick Google search and like very nearly throws her phone because it's not giving her any info, and she's like, nobody fucking knows what's going on there. It's a fucking dead zone. I still think we just go in, guns figuratively blazing.
What if we get up high somewhere and you try to converse?
Converse?
To talk with them. They said if you work for Camilla, that your brother was dead, yes?
Yes. And she like shows you the text message. That's literally all I've got. I called the number. There's no one there. Or if there is, they won't fucking talk to me.
And you go around and demand answers.
You want to send her in as bait?
What is bait? Just to find out.
I have chills.
Perhaps they have more to say. I'm confused and frustrated, and I want to know why they've taken your brother.
Same, though. Fine, yeah, that's fine with me. Y'all get some kind of vantage point. I'm hoping that this...
Yeah. I think Crane's right. If they're willing to negotiate, maybe we'll figure something out and we can be waiting in the wings as backup.
If shit goes sideways, I can get myself out, all right? So don't worry about me.
Okay.
I know ways.
Ava will reach into her pocket. Can I try to investigate with divination?
What are you trying to investigate?
I want to know where her brother is. Like if they will point me in a direction. Or where we should be going, I guess.
It's gonna be really, really hard. You don't have anything of his to like really like get a sense of him.
That's true.
So that would be at a pretty significant disadvantage.
Would it be better to then try to see what the best approach is? Like, could I try to divine the best strategy? Not really
potentially.
Sure how...
But you are not familiar with this area, so it would still be some kind of a disadvantage. What's your goal? I guess what's like the ultimate thing you want to achieve from here?
I kind of want to know either where they are or where he is. Just kind of get a general idea. I don't expect to know have pinpoint GPS, but like a go left or go right.
Is it like the Apocalypse World move where you want to know like what's the way in?
I guess
like
something
what's
like
the
that.
best way in?
I don't actually know how I can use it, so I'm just asking. So
Yeah,
whatever would be the best way to do it. Sure.
Okay, I'm thinking. If you want to do a change the game to use your divination to help you guys, you would be able to either create a story tag, so like it
Okay.
helps you along the way, kind of deal.
Okay. So probably not
It-
right this second then. It's probably better to use it once we actually. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could technically roll it now and then bank the juice, and then
Yeah.
you can apply the juice whenever that is applicable. If you wanted to do it now, you could.
Okay. That's okay. I'll wait until
Okay.
a better opportunity presents itself.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, are you guys doing the Nancy as sort of pseudo bait approach, or are you guys gonna
She's-
try
yeah,
to like investigate more beforehand?
I think she's like kind of angry enough that like walking straight up to the place is like something that seems totally logical in her mind. Just like I called you, you didn't answer, you took my fucking brother. What the hell? Like, she would totally just do that. Whatever you guys wanted to do backup wise, like she just knew that like she had a better chance having like power behind her. She didn't really think about like anything other than the fact that like in most cases the kind of jobs she does, it's like easier to be small, to be one person, but in this case it's probably safer to be not one person. Yeah, so like she's got them there because she knows that like having that extra like oomph is probably wise, but I don't think that she is like, oh, I can't go in unless like, she's totally fine with just like marching straight up to it. And she doesn't have any weapons on her, so.
Okay, sounds good. What's everyone else gonna do as Nancy has literally walked away and into like the center area towards the shipyard?
I'm so fucking stressed.
I have an idea. Oh no,
Okay.
that wouldn't work. You're literally standing here in a bodysuit and mask. Different idea. So we can't create a diversion. We can't pretend to accidentally stumble into the shipyard because locals don't even go down there. I don't know. Anyone have any ideas? Crane, what do you think we should do?
I think we just need to find somewhere to keep an eye on Nancy. See what happens.
What, and jump down on top of them? Like Spider-Man? We don't have any guns.
Could be up high,
Like
could be around the corner.
Spider-Man.
Sorry?
Up high around the corner. I don't know.
Okay, how about this? How about you Spider-Man up? You do your thing, okay? And Gibbs and I are gonna pretend to stumble upon it accidentally and just roll with it.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the kid in there on her own. You know?
I don't want her to go in on her own either.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Gibbs
definitely-
can ramen shaman y'all in. If you need to come in, you'll know because there will be yelling and gunshots.
I don't know if we have time.
Nancy,
to
you
sit down
came
and
back.
meditate
I
for
don't
3
mind
minutes.
that.
No.
Okay.
All right, I guess
so-
we'll just watch from afar.
Okay, but
Boring.
first sign
Oh,
that
you
something's up.
Going in. Were you going to or?
Sorry, no, that was out of character. My bad. Like, yeah, that was out of character. She's already like gone off. I'm just like out of character, like helping you guys brainstorm, I guess. I don't know. I just couldn't help myself.
I didn't think what Eva said was a bad idea. You two close on the
agree.
ground.
Right?
I want to be.
like
I want to be close
I
enough.
could be a prostitute and Gibbs you could be drunk. It could be great. You know? I mean, we could just be stumbling. You could pretend to be drunk, stumbling down the
Okay.
street. We're laughing,
Yeah.
having a good time, and then, oh my God, they'll weapons deal.
Right.
You know, we could do that. That would be fine.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? Right? Like,
Right. Maybe just
This could-
improvise it on the
Yeah.
way. Clock's ticking. Let's.
yeah,
This could
right?
work.
He's
This
like
is-
already looking for somewhere to
Well,
climb
I
up.
mean,
This
he's
is
looking at
horrible
me like
idea.
he doesn't know what I'm talking about, so I have to kind of give him some idea. Hey, you ready, Gibbs? You look mortified. What's wrong?
This is just the worst.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I got this. It's just
This is the worst idea? Do you have a better
No.
idea?
well, this is just the worst situation, you know. We got this.
We got this. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna Oh yeah, okay. I'll take my like business pants off, and I'll pull my like blouse down a bit so it looks like I'm, whatever, and I've got my power
Wait,
heels on, so that's fine.
You take your pants off?
I'm trying to look as much like a working woman as possible at the moment. So yeah. And I'm gonna do that, and it's okay. I have like a long top. It's fine. So yeah, I'll pull that down, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, okay, let's go. And then I'm gonna put Gibbs's arm around me, and I'm going to fake drunkenly walk down the street straight towards our death.
Why do I
That's
get the
what I'm
feeling
gonna
we've done this before?
Oh,
What is-
okay.
Okay. I'm nervously
Right.
fingering the gun at this point.
You just pretend, stumble around a bit, and I got this. Okay, I'll do the rest. You keep your eyes open.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. That's it. We're gonna do it. How far along the walk is it? Is it really far?
It's pretty far.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We got
This is
5
good.
blocks to practice.
All right, let's Crane, you said you're going to try to set up somewhere that you can watch over everything.
Yeah, I'm thinking what there would conceivably sort of be around, whether it's a dark sort of alley before the shipyard that he could be in, or it's a sort of not massively high sort of rooftop, but just somewhere where it's not going to alert attention of whoever's down there, but so he can just get an angle and at least vision on on the 3 walking in.
Okay, sounds good. So let's have Nancy kind of going into the system, the center of all this. What you see is, again, it's still very early in the morning. There's still a deep fog that's kind of still not rolled out of the dock area where the water is. And you can see some really old rusted containers, steel containers on the sides. Some of them have their doors swung open. There look like there's crates and stuff inside. Others, there's some people already moving things on dollies and all that. It's actually pretty busy in this particular area of the shipyard as people are moving things onto the backs of trucks and other areas of the open shipyard area. There's one section to the side that looks like some kind of a makeshift, I wouldn't say an office per se, but definitely some kind of central area that's been adapted to be, there's papers and other chairs and seating, unlike the rest of the dock, which is much more focused on actual active movement. And there's some people that are situated there and talking, and they're all in fairly similar attire. They don't look like gang members. They're wearing black trousers and black tank tops. A lot of them are very decked out in tattoos. You can see even from a quick glance that they definitely have firearms, sidearms on their holstered behind them on their belts. If it weren't for the shady location, you would say they almost look very private security-esque by the way that they're coordinated and all that. They look less gang members and more private security as far as what you can tell. And there's some chatter between all of them there, and then again the dock workers are kind of shifting back and forth, and nobody seems to even notice that you're walking into everything.
Okay, so Nancy probably just walks up aggressively. Her not even trying to be quiet at all. Her boots are slapping the concrete or pavement or whatever, and she gets as close as she can to them, and she's got her arms like open at her side so that they know that she's not carrying anything. Like she's very pointedly like in a like she's aggressive, but she's in a like I'm not armed stance. And she's like, all right, which one of you motherfuckers took my brother? And she's like,
to that,
there are people. She's talking to the first people like that aren't just like carrying crates, you know?
Yeah. The people that are kind of off to the side that notice you at first, also kind of similar dress as I just described, but they kind of like look over to where this like tent, whatever you want, office areas, set up, and like one of them nods over, and a few of the guys, I would say there's probably like 6 of them at that office area. 2 of them like move out of the way, and this other dude kind of starts walking forward. He is like hulkingly large, very muscular, and he's got a shaved head, and he just looks pissed off. Like just he's got like no expression on his face, but he just looks inherently pissed off like all the time. And he starts moving forward.
As soon as someone like goes to approach Nancy, she stops, and she's still like holding her hands out. Like she knows enough to know like not to make a very aggressive move towards these type of people because she doesn't want her brother to get in trouble, right? So she like as soon as they like start toward her, she stops walking and is just like standing there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of starts to walk forward, approaching you, and he kind of stops about, I don't know, 30 feet from you, and like crosses his arms and like plants himself like wide stance. He says, "So you're Nancy?"
Yeah. And
all right,
where the fuck is Charlie?
Oh, that's really not for you to know right now.
Generally, the way I do business involves more discussion and less outright threats. But you know, you do you.
Boss said you were mouthy.
Quick cut to Gibbs like stressing out and being like, I really hope she's not like intimidating them or trying to fight them or anything.
Right. So
are you also the ones that sent me that fucking cryptic text?
No, I don't do communications. I'm more of security.
But is FT the same person that took my brother? Is that this whole situation, or do I have 2 plates spinning? You can tell me that at least, right?
Well, I know that my boss talked about you specifically. Don't know if that has to do with another.
Did your boss tell you to take Charlie?
I don't have Charlie. We don't have Charlie. Again, that's not what we do. Why did you come here exactly?
We must have got off on the wrong foot. Real sorry about that, honestly. Some motherfucker in a black Cadillac took my brother from in front of my goddamn house, and I tracked him down to this area. Do you know of any other motherfuckers who have black Cadillacs that are lurking around here?
Well, we all drive black SUVs or Cadillacs, yeah. So it could be really one of us, I guess. Again, I know of you, so maybe it's relevant, but I'm not really sure why you walked down here all alone to the shadiest part of town by yourself, completely unarmed.
Just assume I'm an idiot.
Okay. Right.
So you don't have my brother, but your boss knows about me. Can I leave then? Because I'm really just here to find my brother.
I mean, if you really want to leave, you can.
Do you know anything about who might have taken my brother?
Well, I might not.
You might.
Might not.
She's like fighting the urge to cross her arms on her chest, but she knows that because she's wearing a jacket that could be seen as like going for a weapon, so she doesn't, but she really wants to. And she's like, okay. What could I offer you? What's your name? You know mine, but I don't know yours. That puts me at a disadvantage. What's your name, Mr.
You can just call me John.
All right, John. What could I offer you, John, to give me any information you might have about the current whereabouts of my brother, Charlie?
It's a very good question. I don't know. I got a pretty good life. Get to make my own hours, flexible locations to work from, nice views. He seems
Need
to
another
smirk at
Cadillac?
that because this area is complete shit. But get cars, food, really whatever I need. I'm not really sure if you can offer me anything that I don't already have.
Do you need another Cadillac, John?
No.
How
I
about
think I'm
how
good.
about a nice shiny rock for your lady friend? No? Your male friend? I'm not judgmental here.
Right. Ah, man. Why don't you do a convince roll for me? To see if you can get
She's
something.
she's like literally like, just tell me what I can bribe you with right now, because I fucking will. All right. Okay, yeah, convince. Smooth talker, obviously. Can I use know who to talk to?
I mean, technically, yeah, since he's like, as far as you're concerned, is the boss in this area.
Yeah, so smooth talker, know how to talk to, and I think nosy as hell, because she's really like digging it. She's like,
Okay.
she's like, tell me something, tell me a fucking thing.
Definitely.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3. Let's go.
Good roll.
It's a 10.
All right. So at a 10 or more, he will temporarily change his agenda to include yours. That doesn't mean he drops his agenda. It just means that he includes yours into it. So
I just want to know where my brother is. So
yeah. So I don't know about your brother specifically. I don't know where he is. I didn't even know that anybody had him. But we have a lot of different departments that, are in this company, so to speak. So I
how
would
much does a
say
favor cost?
you'll just owe me a favor later.
I don't like to owe people.
Yeah, but you probably don't have enough money to pay me.
Try me.
I mean, my boss pays me pretty damn good. How much do you think my boss would pay me comparatively to what you got?
Okay, for like character knowledge standpoint, what would like a well-paid private security person like make?
$500,000 probably a year, maybe
$500,000
more,
a year?
depending, since he's
Let me
top level.
let me make a calculator. I need to wind this down. Obviously, this is before taxes.
Taxes. This guy get paid in cash.
Okay. So that would be 40 grand about a month.
Yeah, not including bonuses.
Not including bonuses. All right. So that would mean 10 grand a week. So Nancy is like, I will give you $10,000 to tell me where the fuck my brother is.
Okay, but I just told you
right now.
I don't know where your brother is. Just that.
You said you know people. You said you got departments.
Yeah, we got.
You look like a guy who's got connections. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Because you need them, when you do my line of work. All right, let's just cut to the chase. I want to help you out. You seem like a nice lady, minus the. Never mind. You seem like a nice lady, and obviously you're very concerned about the well-being of a sibling of yours. I would be too if I had any brothers or sisters. So I get that. I've got actually a niece. My sister's dead, but
And
niece is
she's
still alive.
literally just like, yeah, okay. This is
Again,
great.
you know, family is important. He's just going on and on and on. And we're going to pause there for just a second to go to Ava
Good.
and Gibbs.
We're gonna fuck this up for her.
Yeah.
We're gonna mess this right up.
So you guys are
Oh
walking
no.
for a little while.
Yeah, we're walking. Yep.
Yeah. You've now reached the shipyard. And about another minute or so, one of those dock workers kind of looks and does like a double take. And then he like very obviously starts staring at you, Ava. Hey, and he starts like punching the shoulder of another worker. Hey, doesn't she look familiar?
Oh, shit. Yep. Okay. This was a bad idea.
And you hear
This-
this.
What did I tell you? What have you done this before? Like actually was
No, but I saw it on TV once.
oh, well.
It seemed doable.
Okay. Your cover's blown. I'm going in.
You're just gonna leave me here without pants?
I didn't make you take them off. That was all you. That was
So
all
you're
you,
gonna leave
Ava.
me here. You're gonna leave me here.
Kinda. I kinda felt like you got yourself into this one.
Oh wow, Gibbs. Wow.
The kid's in some kind of kidnapping drug deal and her brother's gonna die. I mean, stakes are kinda high. So, you figure
Fuck
out the
you,
pants
Gibbs.
situation. Yeah, fuck you too. And I'm gonna press on. I'm just gonna like some kind of like get off me.
Okay.
Run.
They're ignoring you for the
Terrible
most
accent.
part, Gibbs. They're going
Yeah.
over to Ava and be like, "Hey, you're that lady that owns that.
Just slip
What's
away.
that? What
Yes,
What
I
was the
am.
name of that
Hello. How can I help you?
What are you doing in it? Are you starting up a club down here?
Maybe. I'm thinking about it.
That's
Where would be the best place?
my house.
Well, we can't do that for obvious reasons. But how would you like an entire week of VIP treatment at the club we have downtown?
really?
On
Wow,
me.
that's-
Yes.
Really?
I just need a favor.
Can I bring some buddies though? Cause like
You can bring 2 buddies.
2. Ooh.
2.
All right, guys. How much you gonna pay me? Let's go.
Well, I don't have
Exactly. You can make a quick buck and have a great time. Now,
Yeah,
I just
I
need
like
2
that.
favors from you. Are you okay with that? Okay.
Depends. I mean,
First favor,
Sure.
I need your pants. I need you to take those off and give them to me. Okay? And then
Oh,
the
that
second
wasn't-
favor,
go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, it's a week VIP. It's up to you. Are they worth your pants or not? Makes
2
for a
buddies,
great
2
story.
favors.
Okay. What's the other favor?
I need you to escort me to whoever's in charge of this area. I need to ask some questions about the club downtown. I want to make sure that it's okay that we put a club here, and I know that there's business going on down here. I'm not oblivious to that. I want to make sure that I'm not encroaching on any areas they don't want me having people around. Can you do that for me? What's your name again?
Vince.
Vince. Can you do that for me, Vince?
Convince roll for me.
Can I? Yes, please. Okay. I am going to use probably showmanship, talk one into anything, self-reliance, empowered, and bullshitting. Can I
Okay.
use all of those? Holy shit. Okay. Cool.
Sure can. If you don't get a 10, then I don't know how dice work anymore. Good. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. He looks down, and then you notice he's already like taken his pants off by the time you finish talking.
Perfect.
He's like, "Do you want the underwear too?"
Jesus, Vince, no. What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
All right. It's all right.
It was unprofessional. Sorry.
I appreciate it though.
Right. Sorry, they're probably a little baggy, but here you go.
No, that's fine. They'll work. So yeah, she'll put the pants on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, lead the way.
Yeah,
Oh.
over there is last week's sandwich mustard stain. So you're gonna have to probably just not.
You
Probably shouldn't have told you that.
You wear stained clothes to work, Vince? Don't you have any self-respect? I don't
have a laundry machine in my house.
We're gonna have a discussion. You know what, Vince? You know what? Here, I'm gonna give you my card, okay? We're gonna take care of your laundry situation. All right?
Oh.
I need you to you gotta come see me after. We gotta talk. Okay? After you have your week of VIP, life-changing experience, we're gonna have a pep talk. Okay?
Before you have
Do
your
your
week of VIP, because we don't want dirty laundry in our VIP area.
Yeah.
All right.
Vince,
Yeah.
lead the way.
It's probably good that you're wearing pants because that was.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. I don't know why she thought that was going to work. But as she's walking by with them escorting her, I would like to look Gibbs dead in the face and flip him the bird and be like, fuck you. I got my pants. I'm going in without you.
I point down to my pants. I'm like,
I love how this team works so well together. We're doing such good things together, as a team.
yep.
All of us.
Teamwork is
As a
magic.
team.
100%. Meanwhile, I would like to swing over to Kane. Where did you set up? You can pick whatever you want based on your capabilities. So,
Could I would there be like a sort of the alleyway that I could like lurk in and not be seen, not draw attention to myself, just kind of like leaning against a wall, but like I can see where Nancy is from there? I think that's where we would be.
okay, sounds good. So you don't see Ava or Gibbs yet, then?
No, I think it would be like an angle that has it like direct on where Nancy is, and you can sort of see the big guy, and then
Okay.
they're coming into frame. It'd be after.
Okay. So you won't be able to hear them from where you are, given that you have to find somewhere that's pretty dark, and the whole area was like a big open shipyard.
What about superhuman senses?
There's too much ambient noise because there's metal hitting metal against the cement, everything else. Like it'd just be very difficult to hear.
I was just trying to help.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, it might be like snippets, but it's not enough to put together a dialogue for you. But you do see the initial, approach to Nancy, him crossing his arms, this exchange back and forth for a while. And the only thing that you notice is that as this guy is talking to Nancy, the others that were like in that kind of tent area behind him have started to clear out of the area a little bit. Like they've moved out of the way. Some of them have gone off, like you can't even see where they are anymore. Others have gone to some of the containers. And so what we'll do is I'm going to have you do a sneak around for me to see if you remain concealed.
Okay. So that would just be like a rolling 2?
Yeah, plus like so it's a roll plus whatever you have that is to
I
help
think I
you
have
blend
anything
in.
for sneaking.
Okay. Yeah, straight roll is fine. Except for when you roll 2 2s. Okay. I mean, I just want to confirm. Crane looks pretty intimidating to somebody that doesn't know him, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So what's gonna happen is you notice for like a brief moment you're gonna get an extra like reactionary time with this because of your heightened sentences, since you're like mostly listening and watching. So you're like really focused on your surroundings. You're going to hear footsteps and the clatter of metal like kind of behind you coming from the other side of the alleyway.
Okay.
So I will allow you to respond. If you want to move, you can, or you can stay.
Can I turn and look and see if that's close?
You say you
Yeah,
have
like some-
about 60-ish seconds before the footsteps get to you.
I think Crane stays put and he does his best to look like nonchalant, even though he's there all in black and masked and everything, and sort of just lean on the wall and wait and see what happens because he wants to keep an eye on Nancy.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. All right, so after a few seconds, the pacing is continuing, and you hear the boots against the cement on the ground, and they turn the corner. It's a very distinct, after you listen to it for a few more seconds, very distinct 3 people. So 3 separate sets of shoes hitting the ground, and they turn the corner to the alleyway, and one of them kind of shouts, "Hey, who are you?"
Hello.
What are you doing over here? You're not part of the security team.
I'm from outside. I'm additional security
Right.
for the big thing.
Do a convince roll for me. For the big thing.
I mean, I do have silver tongue, so I'm gonna throw a +1 on it. Silver tongued savage.
Okay.
Please.
I don't think so, man. Who are you?
I was visiting a friend.
A friend in the shipyard. This is kind of a private operation. What's your friend's
I
name?
like ships. He likes ships. He's a ship spotter. There's a new one. He needed it for his collection.
I mean, I've heard some bullshit in my life, and then there's what you just said. I don't think so. I think you're gonna have to come with us.
Right, where are we
Punch
going?
them!
Just
I'm
walk
sorry.
straight. We'll be right behind
This is
you.
called the train spotting.
Oh, we're going out there towards the
yeah?
ships. Out.
Yeah,
All right.
you afraid of the sunlight, my friend?
How dare
You
you?
a vampire?
So, I think we're gonna acquiesce, and Crane's gonna go out with them and have them follow.
All right, all right. Now, no funny movements or anything. We're just gonna go say hello over here to head of security. Figure out what you're doing here.
Who's the head of security? Is it that big unit over there?
Yep, that's the boss. Well, he's got a boss. Anyway, we'll ask the questions here. You can tell that they're not very well trained about keeping their mouths shut, but they're like trying to do their job, sorta. Nancy, you hear footsteps coming around and in behind you, and out walks Crane, being escorted by 3 of the security personnel. Interrupting your conversation, might I add. Hey, boss. Yeah, boys. Found this guy just lurking around.
Why did
Is he
and
with
she's
you?
like thinking up like an excuse, like as she sees him, like and she's like, why did you follow me? I told you not to follow me. I'm so sorry. This is my boyfriend that I told not to follow me. He was real concerned about Charlie.
Right. Nancy. Thought we were having a good conversation.
So did I. And she like makes like I fucking hate you eyes at Crane.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
I don't want to mess with your shit. I just don't like it when people mess with my shit.
yeah, you know,
Please,
I get
John.
it. I get it. I really do. All right. Here's what's up, though. People lurking around is not good for business. Especially, we're
Don't
trying to
wanna.
be first to market here. This
Don't
guy
wanna
just
lurk.
comes in.
Not a
I mean,
lurker.
you, Nancy, I could probably bet on not saying anything, but this guy, not really sure. So
I'll shut him up. I'll sew his mouth shut. It's fine.
no, that's great. So I'm gonna give you this weapon here. It's actually a brand new one we got in stock today. You're gonna shoot your boyfriend and kill him, or I'm not letting either of you guys leave.
Sure. Yeah. Fine.
Perfect. There you go. Hands
What
you.
is it?
It looks like a submachine gun.
Oh, good. Excellent. What can I do with a submachine gun? I know. I've seen Crane get shot before and it didn't hurt him. I'm just going to shoot him. Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna give him warning. You're just gonna straight up shoot him, right?
I'm going to look him in the eye. I'm going to point a gun at him and I'm going to like shoot him. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, real quick, Crane, are you going to try to dodge, or are you going to try to take the brunt of a bullet? Well, multiple bullets. It's a burst shot.
multiple bullets.
I feel like he would just take it like in that split second. He's just like, well, Hank, and then it just goes, brrr, and just like sprays up him.
So for a second, you guys hear gunshots, but Nancy, you realize after you've pulled the trigger, it didn't come from your gun.
Well,
the gun wasn't loaded, and John is laughing his ass off. Just this big boisterous laugh, like, oh, you were gonna fucking kill him. Oh man, Nancy, you're
I thought you
serious
said you-
business.
And she's like
Oh, that
holding
was
the
good.
gun still, and she's like got it in her hand. She's like, I thought you said you had family. You fucking, this guy's a fucking idiot. Of course I would. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's
She's
good.
like,
I
her heart is like pounding, like thank fuck. But yeah.
All right. That's, you know what? That's enough for me. I'll go find out where the fuck your brother is. I can't promise anything, but I'll just. And he's laughing as he's walking back towards you, Gibbs, and Ava. You both hear the gunshots. You have no idea, obviously, what has happened at this
Yeah,
point.
as if I hear gunshots, I start like quick shuffling, like the dad run, over. Oh no! Over towards the sound of the gunshots.
I
Alright.
will also, and I'm assuming Vince and the guys are
Yeah.
gonna quickly run. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
100%. Yeah, so I'll say you guys probably get there about 60 seconds after the initial gunshots go off. And Crane and Nancy are standing there. There's this big hulking dude kind of like towards the back where the rest of the shipyard area is. There's other workers. Some of them are laughing. They're still laughing over the fact that Nancy just shot, but not really shot. You guys don't know this yet, but I'll let you guys kind of
I think
roll with
Nancy is like kind of like sheepishly being like, you know, like, I'm sure it would have taken you a little bit to bleed out. Like, I was gonna figure something out. Really. Like at Crane, like now that she just like she's just like mumbling about how like, you know, I'm not that cold hearted. I'm a little, it's my brother, you know, he's all I got. Like, she's just trying to, like, and Crane's from, like, are you just standing there?
Crane's just watching the big guy leave. He's not even looking at Nancy and just slowly folds his arms and just go, unbelievable.
At which point Ava and Gibbs, you arrive.
Okay. Oh, Vince, who are these people? What is going on here? Do you
What? I
have
don't know who
somebody
these
else
two
that
are.
you guys are doing deals with?
I see they're not in trouble. I start walking the other way to cover someone.
You're just
Yeah.
like continuing your stroll. Yeah, like I was just walking, going out for a nice morning
there's
jog.
like a
It's
lot of
fine.
people. There's a lot of people here. Are you guys? Oh no, I'm not supposed to ask all these questions. This is way.
Yeah, it's
out
none of
my
your
pay
fucking
grade.
business, kid. John's got it handled,
Oh.
all right?
John.
Yeah, that motherfucker, whatever his name is. She points at like John.
Oh, he's John today. Okay, well, whatever. You know that guy? He's just a douchebag. You know, he's like the worst prankster in
Why
the
aren't you wearing
entire
pants?
shipyard. Gave her my pants.
I
haven't you?
Ava's got man's like work pants, jeans on.
Like
know what
Nancy
about
is just
it.
holding a
Who are you?
submachine gun and like with her other hand like pinching her nose, like never asking anyone else to help me ever again. It's what you get. It's what you fucking get. Like she's just mumbling to herself about like not being solo, like and how it's shitty and everyone fucks shit up and yeah. And not telling Eva that she almost just shot Crane. Definitely.
Oh yeah,
not saying
Ava's
anything about
pretending like she doesn't know you. She's not even looking at you. She's just like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this?
Yeah. So anyway, Miss Ray, that's the guy that you want to talk to.
The big tall guy, the big beefcake over
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay. And
He's
what's his name?
Well, apparently it's John today, so we'll go with that.
You know what? Like, you can get in line because John's handling my business right now, and it's kind of fucking urgent. All right.
Excuse me, who are you? I will squish you under my shoe. And then she just walks off and heads towards the big guy.
Nancy is holding a submachine gun, and she like points it at her back and like pulls the trigger again, as though this time it will have bullets in it.
God, yeah, empty clip,
Yeah.
nothing.
Excuse me.
At your back.
Yeah. Whoa.
Is your yes, hello. Hi, Ava Ray. You probably know me. I'm gonna give you my card.
Goddamn,
Listen.
lots of visitors today.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know what's going on down here, and you know what? I don't want to know, but I'm gonna give you my card. I want you to give it to your boss, okay? I would like to open up a special place downtown, down here, for you guys, but I want to make sure that it's in an area that's not gonna attract too much attention for you guys, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? I just want to be respectful. So can you just pass that card along? And I'm gonna be on my way now. Let you do what you gotta do.
Ava Ray. What was that name of that company? That was goddamn guys. What is that?
Jesus.
You have that escort service, right?
Yes. Educate yourself.
Right. Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. I haven't had a lot of time, personal time to myself. I agree. It's a great idea. I think what you should do to intrigue me, because I haven't seen your girls in action, so I feel like unless you got one here, then you're probably gonna have to show us.
Excuse me. Who are you? Do you run this operation down here?
Yeah, right here I do. Yeah.
Yeah. And who's your boss?
Well, I gotta make sure I screen things before I bring things to my boss. He's got very little time on his hands.
And what do you think that he would say if I told him that you did this to me? That you asked me to demean myself in front of you and your men? Do you think he would find that funny?
Probably.
Wonderful. Shit. Okay, I would like to... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Nancy.
I love how everyone is getting in the way of Nancy right now.
I know. I don't mean to, but he was just a
Hey,
No,
I walked right away. I walked away.
Mhm.
It's good.
I've got a gun.
I would
I'm
like
waiting in
to-
cover.
I would like to read his heart's desire right now, if I can do that.
Okay.
So is that, what kind of a role is that? Is that an investigate technically, or change the
Change
game?
the game. Change
Okay,
the game.
awesome. Okay. Okay, so I will do showmanship, because I'm gonna read it back. I'm gonna speak it back to him, his heart's desire. Confidence, talk anyone into anything. I'm using the same shit over and over again, but empowered, and then I guess bullshitting. I don't know if that really would work, actually. Let's just do the other 4, if that's
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Okay.
Good. Thank God. Okay, I really wanted this to work because this is really funny. Okay. All right. So go ahead and whatever you want to do as part of that, and I'll give you.
Okay, so really she just, Ava just slides her hand into her pocket and kind of touches something that's kind of in the front of her kind of blouse. And basically she hears whispering, and it comes to her it sounds like her own voice, but it sounds a little bit off. And it's telling her kind of what his deep, dark secrets and desires are.
Okay. So his deepest desire and secret is that he wants to open up a bakery, specifically for pastry.
Pastry. What kind of pastry? Does he have a preference?
Cakes, cupcakes, donuts.
Cupcakes. Okay.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. He wants to bake. That's all he wants in life, is to bake delicious, sweet things for people to enjoy.
Okay. Wonderful. How did you end up here?
Well, I woke up in the morning and came down, and here I am. Oh, I used a car. I drove a car here.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I always thought would be great in this area? A bakery. She doesn't stop looking him straight in the face. No.
Okay. I thought the same thing. Weeks ago, I was like, I should just...
Why didn't you
Hey,
do it?
boys, clear out. Just go fuck off somewhere else. And they all start to kind of the fuck, dude? Kind of skedaddle to the sides. I've always wanted to open my own bakery.
I know
I keep thinking, if I do that here, then my whole reputation goes out the window. I can't do that.
Why not do it downtown? Why not do a demo? Why not do a demo for me and the girls, and I'll go in. I'll help you open a shop. I want 50%, but I'll help you open a shop.
50? That's a lot. I'm putting my heart and soul in my baking. I can only ever give anything to my nan, and
Okay.
her taste buds are pretty much gone at this point, so I really need a real opinion. I don't even know if I'm any good.
Right, so from the
come do a demo for me.
outside, from the outside, Eva went to where he went. We were waiting like in the open, and now they start having like he tells everyone to leave, and they start having this like earnest conversation, which we could probably only hear like my nan and like a few words. And like Nancy is like seeing this, and like I think at a certain point, like she just like stomps up to them, still carrying the submachine gun.
Yeah.
And is like, the fuck?
Oh, hey.
Though.
Do you like
Who is
cupcakes?
this?
Cupcakes?
Yeah. Oh, cookies. Oh,
Where
wait. Cannolis. Cannolis
Where the
are where.
fuck is my brother?
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting on a phone call back for that.
Excuse me, we're having a discussion, miss.
I mean, we could all talk about it together. Hey, yeah, you dude over there with the weird
I
mask.
don't know her.
Come on over here.
Oh, okay.
Crane walks over.
Yeah,
Time for
yeah.
heart
Do you
to heart,
like?
I guess.
What do you like? Cookies, cake, cupcakes, donuts,
Oh, pancake.
cannoli?
I was always a
Pancakes.
fan of cupcakes
Ooh.
myself.
Wonder if I could do like a pancake patisserie.
Nancy, like, is there like a crate nearby with a crowbar, maybe? Nancy's
gonna
gonna
go with
look
a yes.
for. Nancy's gonna look for the ammo for this gun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what Nancy's gonna do. She's gonna literally like this guy's talking about fucking cupcakes. She's gonna go look for the ammo. For this gun.
Yes.
All
Let's get.
I'm saying is, with your talent, you could be doing something. I mean, you could open it here, or you could open it downtown, where you could charge 3 times as much, and you know they'll pay it. So 50%
True.
is like nothing. You'll be making what you'd be making here if you opened a place on your own. Plus,
Well,
you get to tell your nan that you work downtown.
okay, he would
She'd
never
be
in a
so proud
million
of you.
years make $500,000 with a bakery. Never in a million years.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I'm
I
not
do
saying that
love
in
baking.
character.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm-
okay.
I'm just
Okay,
like
I
out
was
of
like,
character.
please don't
Like,
go
you
this-
couldn't.
no,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, not in character, but like out of
Yeah,
character.
okay.
Never in a million fucking years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that is what his true love is.
Yeah, it's his
his
true love.
passion. So he's got the money to start it up. He just doesn't
Yeah.
have the courage to do it.
Aw, what
Yeah.
a sweet man.
What a sweetie.
Says nobody ever, at least not anybody looking for their brother.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
Anyway,
are talking
I'm just
back
saying.
and forth. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why don't you just, instead of giving my card to your boss, why don't you keep it? And you call me when you're ready to demo those cupcakes, okay?
All right.
Okay. You can call me Ava, by the way.
All right, Ava. My name's not really John.
I know.
Lie.
It's fine. You don't have to say your real name in front of her. I get it. You can just call
Thanks.
me whenever you're ready. All right.
Right. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go now. You help this lass with her brother. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go now. You call me though, okay? I want to taste those cupcakes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You have a great
I'm gonna
day.
run some
All right.
bakery names by you because I'm terrible at naming things. I thought
Yeah.
originally explosive cupcakes or like sugar explosion or something, but I don't know. Doesn't sound right.
That kind of brings diarrhea to the forefront of the mind. So maybe you want to shy away
Yeah.
from explosions and stuff.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
We'll brainstorm. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye now.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk
I
away.
have a...
Bye.
Sorry, Nancy. Oh, I can't believe you still almost shot him. That was good. Oh yeah. Let me check my phone. Oh yeah, sorry, a couple missed calls. My bad. Let's see. Hey, yeah, you have. He like picks up the phone and dials. Hey, yeah, sorry. I just got tied up with some other business. You have information about that dude? Say what? Oh, shit, Nancy, it's not good. Shit.
Have I found the bullets yet?
go ahead and just do a 2d6 roll for me.
Okay.
You get over a 7, I'll say you found him.
Fuck.
Okay, 7.
7. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where is he at? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean that. What's the deal with that then? Was that like yesterday? Oh, you got him this morning. Okay. You're hearing like one side of this conversation, and it makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. So, yeah. Oh shit! Really? Okay. No, that's not good. No, you should probably stop doing that. Well, I mean, she's right here. She's pretty pissed off. Oh, fuck. Now she's found some ammo. Okay, I gotta go. Nancy, what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna shoot me?
I'm not gonna shoot you, John. You did what I asked. It's just as soon as you start saying on the phone, that's not good, you should stop doing that. Where the fuck is my brother?
All right,
John.
relax. He's not far away.
She's like,
You're gonna be
super
pissed though, so maybe you should leave your gun behind.
You gave it to
Okay.
me. You gave me this
I
gun.
gave it to shoot him. I mean, are you gonna shoot him now?
I look at Crane, like, is he just standing there?
He's standing there. He shakes his head. He's like, no.
No, because he asked me nicely.
Right.
John, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're getting out of the game. Aren't you gonna go start a fucking bakery or some shit?
Dude,
Just
I'm
tell
like
me
not even
where-
ready to do that yet. There's a whole thing. I gotta do a business plan and like marketing and
Here's your
that's not
fucking
my
business
forte.
plan. And Nancy like literally like takes out of her pocket the manila envelope with the 50 grand and just like pushes it at him. And she's like, where's my fucking brother?
What are you giving me money for?
Just tell me where the fuck my brother is,
God.
right?
My God, you're worse than my nan. Jesus. Okay. Jeez. It's like migraine over here. Do you deal with her this often? I mean, you're her boyfriend. Like, is this like a daily thing?
It's like this
How
all
do
the
you-
time.
Like, I need some migraine medication. Crap. Man, my blood pressure's going up.
This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my entire fucking life.
All right. Let's go take a fucking ride. Jeez. Any more surprise? I feel like there's like, what is this? Like a tour day? Bring your friends to work? What is this? Guys, get back to work. Come on. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just kill anybody that shows up that's not supposed to be here. I'm sick of dealing with this bullshit.
Don't show up. Gibbs, don't fucking do it.
Oh, hey guys.
All right. He goes over to one of the black SUVs. All right, get in. Coming. Your boyfriend coming? Probably
Sure,
should, 'cause
whatever.
I just told my dudes to kill people if they were. Yeah. All right, let's go. So you get in the car and you drive like 2 minutes and you turn a corner past the shipyard. Go to like closer where the warehouses are, and like it just gets shadier and shadier, if that's even possible.
Gibbs is
and-
like just like nowhere. He's just like walking.
What is Gibbs doing?
I mean, I
Actually.
would like to think that I am like behind, like, you know, like a trash can or like, you know, something at this point, like peeking over. I've got my gun out and I'm following them, and I don't know why they're you know, what they're talking about or whatever, but when they start to move off,
Oh my god!
I guess
you
I'll
see
try
one of
and-
those like golf carts, one of those like golf carts that they use to like go around. Yeah, the little buggy to go around the docks.
Yeah.
And you follow in a little golf buggy. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow by foot, and then I'm gonna try and hail a cab if and when they get in a car.
No, you got to use the buggy,
I-
man.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
is there
a few
buggy?
extra cars around in the shipyard that probably still have keys or whatever. Where
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
hotwire.
I'll try and like hotwire a car or something.
Okay. Can you do
I
a
also
sneak
have
around
no
for me?
idea why Nancy keeps trying to shoot people, or why she has a submachine gun. So I'm like, Yeah, it's just very confusing for Gibbs right now. But yeah, I'm going to try and hotwire a car and try and follow
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Let's do a sneak around.
Okay.
Unless you're not caring about being noticed. Up to you.
I think I probably am. I'm trying not to be seen.
Okay.
I think the only thing that's really going to help me though is, well, I got sense danger.
Mhm.
And my gunman's intuition, so I'm trying to
Okay.
keep out a line of sight from people.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so that is going to be baby 14.
Nice. Great roll. All right, yeah, absolutely. Nobody notices you whatsoever. You get into the car, keys are in it. I'll give you keys on that one. You don't have to bother about hot wiring it. And yeah, you can follow them. Nobody's gonna pay attention to you
him
because
down when I see him. Can I be like, hey? Because I
sure.
walked away from the group. I just want to be like, pick me up, pick me
yeah,
up.
if you want to.
Does he though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll let her get in the car. Like drive by.
Oh yeah, it's up to you guys. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
it's your store.
That's it. I just wanted to join in. Okay.
All right, cool. So, yeah, nobody's gonna notice you or pay attention to you in the cars because these are the ones that they use in the area. So, they're tinted black windows all the way through it and all that. So, all right. So, you guys have made it to the warehouse. You can see the car that Nancy and Crane got into with this other dude. They've gotten out. It's kind of like you weren't so far behind, so you can see them getting out of the car. I'm gonna swing over to their scene for a second. All right. So Nancy, let's go ahead and leave the weapon inside the car, right? Because this is a situation. I need you to be fully aware. Nothing we can't come back from, okay? This is all stuff right now. Unless you try to shoot up people, we can come back from whatever we're walking into. So I'm gonna leave it to you. I mean, if you want to take it in,
No,
you can.
John, it's fine. I'll leave it. I'll leave it right here. She pats the gun. Nothing we can't come back from. Right, John? Including that shit with my brother Charlie, right? Nothing he
Right.
can't come back from.
Right.
Because if it is, then maybe I'll come back for the car.
Right.
But for
You
now,
see- yeah. Let's go see what the situation is. Have a conversation. Relax a little bit. I think they have coffee in this one. You want some coffee? It's not good coffee, but still coffee. Right. Okay. You don't want to talk anymore right now, so we're gonna go inside. Boyfriend, let's go.
So we get out of the car.
yeah.
Yep. You're gonna walk in warehouse. The it's like one of the one of those sliding doors, like metal sheet doors. And then he swings it almost effortlessly open. And inside there's a couple of security looking dudes again. And kind of towards the back away from the entrance is two chairs. One's got a guy in it that's kind of slunked over. The other one doesn't have a guy in it, but there's blood kind of pooled around where the chairs were and some zip ties that have been cut and left on the floor. And then there's a guy kind of standing at the back there. He seems to be pacing back and forth. All right, well, let's head on in. And yeah, no, I checked them. They're fine. They don't got weapons on them. We're good. We're good. All right, come on, Nancy. Go see where your brother is. Hey.
And she's literally positively shaking with the urge to not just attempt to, at the very least, fight her way through, or she's really trying to hold back here. Not that she was super good at fighting, but in this case, her urge is to just the quickest route from A to B,
Yeah,
and this is not been the
definitely.
quickest route.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys walk towards the back. You guys will all notice that there's several security guards posted across this warehouse entrance, as well as like against certain walls on the top. There's like staircases, steel staircases that go up and like have a catwalk on them, etc. They're obviously protecting some kind of cargo in here because there's lots of crates as well. They're all closed and they don't have any labels on them, but they're very similar to the ones that you guys saw at the dock. It seems like they've been like either are being processed here, whatever is inside of them, or have already been processed and are now packaged and ready to go. And then you guys kind of like move forward, and at the back there, you get a closer look. You're not sure if it is Charlie because you can't see his face because he's got like one of the burlap sacks over his head. But it could, like based on the stature, might be Charlie. But the other chair, like when you get over there, is definitely like blood and very obviously visible, either signs of torture or like just getting beat to shit in that chair that's next to him. And the guy sitting like at the center or standing at the center that's kind of pacing back and forth a little bit. His like knuckles have like he's got steel knuckles on, and like there's blood covering his arm and stuff like that. So he's definitely been beating on somebody. And then there is a side table that's got some kind of tools there that you're not totally sure of. But there is a needle with like a syringe, some kind of vial, and overall just generally looks torture in nature, as far as what you can recognize.
Good.
Yep. All right. Hey. So, we're here for her brother. And his name's Charlie.
When the name Charlie is said, does anything happen with the like hood covered body? Does he react to it or anything?
He doesn't move or react. He's still breathing from what you can tell, but he might be knocked out or like unconscious. So you can't really tell.
Right. She was just looking for like, yeah, that's my name kind of like movement. And didn't hit it. That was all.
No reaction from that perspective. No. So is Charlie still in the chair or not yet? Or no longer in the chair, fellow? And the guy that was like pacing back and forth, he like nods over to the guy that's still sitting in the chair. Right. So are you done with him or?
Nancy doesn't wait. Like as soon as he's like this one, she like marches like really long strides up to the chair.
Right.
And is someone stopping her or no?
No, John just is like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, and so she takes the hood off.
Yeah, it is Charlie. It is Charlie.
Is he conscious?
His face is he's unconscious. His face is beat the fuck up, and he hasn't opened his eyes.
Does he have like the zip ties on?
Mm-hmm.
She like flicks a switchblade out of her pocket and like cuts his zip ties.
Face danger.
Okay. Can I use Sneaky as a Spider to like try and do this like under the like so they can't like she's trying to do it really quick. So they don't like see or like register or whatever.
Okay. Why don't you do a sneak around then?
Sneak around?
If you're trying to do it subtly, I guess.
Yeah. I guess she I mean, maybe she's not because she's being like pretty aggressive, I guess. So yeah, maybe she's not then.
Okay.
In which case she'll probably just use her defining relationship tags.
Okay.
Yeah, so all I've got and do anything for love. So that's 2. Base danger 2d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Am I not? I'm not clicked in. Got it.
Okay,
Good.
roll.
11. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, you will not take a status. The guy that's behind you, that was assumingly torturing people, goes to grab your hand because he sees that you pull a blade out. But you like manage to move out of the way essentially. And John is like, like you can hear the gasp and like the pause in his voice as you do that. Are you gonna like completely sever the zip ties?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Charlie kind of like collapses onto your shoulder, I imagine, as you're like, unzip tied him. And he's breathing. He's just not responsive right now.
Yeah, and I look back to Crane and I'm like, I almost say, like, I say, and then I think, like, maybe he doesn't want them to know his name. I was like, boyfriend, can you. What? She's trying, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually give Crane a moment to react because the guy just tried to grab at Nancy. So if you want to do something, I'll give Crane that opportunity.
He lets it kind of play out because he feels like he
Okay.
already jeopardized the situation. So he's playing off of Nancy at this point.
Okay.
He's like following her lead.
Okay. Go ahead then.
Okay, so, like, do you come over when I ask you to come over? Even though I use not your name?
Yeah. So he starts. How far away is that? Just sort of like
A couple
just like a little
paces.
bit ahead. Yeah.
Mhm.
So he starts and he's like, yes, darling.
Can you? And she's like, I think she started with "can you" when you said yes, and then you say "darling," and she's just like, it goes a little like red, and then it's like, can you get him please and take him back to the car?
Crane just like scoops him up, sort of like gently but very, very easily, and heads back out.
And can I look like I stand up? Sorry, or is that happening? Is
No,
that
no.
okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I just didn't want to know if that was being like halted because then obviously it changes. And so she stands up and she turns back to John. And can I just get like from this perspective a little like idea of what this place looks like? Because like, is there like, where is the guy who obviously like beat up her brother standing? Where is John standing? Where is the closest exit? Like, or like deep shadow that could be an exit because she's got magic.
All right. So if you imagine a square,
Okay.
on the bottom of the square is where Shepard and John are, essentially, as far as like location to relative to you. In the center is where the chairs were. And then on the top line of the square is where the dude that was torturing them is. And then on the left and right sides of everything are like crates and staircases and all sorts of other crap.
Okay.
It's not actually
I
a square
think-
room, but that's the easiest way to describe it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I think what Nancy does is she like turns to make sure that like Crane is not being stopped in carrying her brother out.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns back to the guy who was like torturing them and she's like, "What's your name?"
I don't have a name when it comes to you.
Cool. And then she takes her switchblade and she flings it at his head. Yeah, no, it's fine. And then she's gonna like, obviously we're gonna roll to see if that like hits or anything first, but her like, then she's gonna try and just like step into the nearest shadow and use secret doors to get the fuck out.
Okay. I would like for you to take a risk.
Yes. So what does that mean?
That just is going to be a pass-fail on hitting him with the switchblade or not.
Okay. So what's take a risk? Like what is the, like I can add anything to it just like normal or?
Yeah, well, it's going to be anything that allows you to perform this specific task, which is to hit him.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Daring, risking, or outright stupid feat. Yeah, that's this. Sounds good. Okay, so I feel like the thing is like he like fucked up her brother's shit, and she's fucking pissed.
Yes.
So she's gonna use her tags, her defining relationship tags. All I've got, and do anything for love. Do anything in this case being beat up the guy who beat up my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think she's also trying to like kind of come out of nowhere with this. So can she use sneaky as a spider?
In this case, no, because he's definitely paying
Okay.
attention to you.
Okay, so just those two then.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna go really poorly. I can already tell. Goodbye, everyone.
Don't say
It was
that.
fun.
Nope,
Oh,
it's
don't
gonna
say
be
that.
It's gonna be 12. You got this. That's
10.
close enough.
That's good. Yeah, you do it somehow, but this will not be a debilitating hit. This is just a.
I mean, you know, I just want him to be scarred for life.
All right, so on a 10, I will let you tell me where it hits him. It's not going to be fatal injury.
Right. So I feel like Nancy doesn't often go for fatal as a thing. She's really angry, but I think like instinctively, like her aim is still like no, like we don't like do that. So like in her mind, she's like it's gonna go straight in his eye and sink into his brain. But like her body is just like, except for that's not how we usually aim for people. And so like instead of going for the eye, it like I think that it probably hits him like the skin of his cheek and like just like has like a knife, like a wound, like deep wound, like all down his face, like almost hits his eye, like upper cheek, but like yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, absolutely. So the knife kind of like goes, and as like it's motioned across, you notice he doesn't flinch from the pain of what normally most people would. And even though he is generally expressionless, you could see that there's like a faint smile on his face after you did this. And he kind of like stares at you as like the blood is like gushing from his face, and then looks back up and cue Gibbs and Ava arriving on the scene, where you just see Crane carrying out what you only know as a body towards the other car that's there.
Okay.
Shit.
Is that him? Is that her? Is that her brother? Do they
Gotta
look
be, right?
alike? I mean, I don't know. The clothes are kind of similar. Yeah, I'm betting you that that's her brother.
I'm gonna like hail Crane.
Yeah. Let's wave out the window. Crane!
Crane!
Crane! We're over here.
So is Crane like out of the? It's like a warehouse.
You walked
right?
out of the
He's, like-
facility. Yeah.
okay, so he's like standing there. and-
Put the body in the trunk.
Okay. Crane! Over here!
Crane.
Come on.
Oh,
Do you
where
need
have
help?
you been? What? Yes,
What?
open the
Don't get me
back door or
started.
something.
Yeah. Of course. Ava's gonna get out of the passenger side, and then she's just gonna like open the back seat door. Here you go. Is he
Crane,
all
like-
right?
Looming in, puts the brother into the back seat.
He looks real bad, Crane. What did you do to him?
I did nothing. Nancy is inside.
Oh, okay.
You okay?
Does she need our help?
I think everything has gone well enough so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I made
should-
sure that I saw you walk out before I did that stupid thing, so you probably
So
didn't.
Why don't we get in here? You just get in the back with him, and I'll get in the back, and then we'll have the passenger seat ready for Nancy
Okay.
in case she needs a quick getaway. Okay, just turn the car on.
Yeah, I'll
Gibbs.
turn it around, and I'll probably like honk the horn like for a long time. Like,
What?
we're going. I'm fucking getting out of here.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, they
you
know
honk
that
the
I'm in
horn.
there.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are you
I
going to
think-
stay
I
at the
think
car,
Crane would-
Crane?
No, I think Crane would put him into the back, and he would want to go back for Nancy on foot. He'd step back
She
in.
literally.
Would
Yeah,
know
okay,
that-
no, that's fine.
seen in there. Those two like can't go in, but he would be fine going back in, he would think.
Yeah. So you start walking back, and you can see Nancy is looking at this guy who's staring her down, and then briefly brings his eyes up to you, Crane, as you're walking back in, and you can see the gash in his face, which I'm guessing you probably already know was Nancy's fault. And the John dude that you guys came in with, he's standing to the side, like waiting to see what this other guy does because he knows who he is. You guys don't. And he's just standing there like a torturer. We'll just call him the torturer for now. And he's just completely locked eye contact with you, Crane. Just completely.
So is he not like approaching? Like I literally like threw a knife at his face and he's just standing there. I think that like that kind of like Nancy was like her body was tensed and ready to just like run into the shadow and disappear, and then he literally doesn't react at all, and so she just like pauses for a second.
Yeah, I feel like it becomes like almost a standoff situation where nobody knows how to react, and Crane's like in the doorway and he sees that and he's like, well, and then it's just everybody's waiting to see what the next move is.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nancy, like after the pause happens, she like regains her composure a little bit, even though this is really fucking weird. She's just like, you fucked up my brother's face, I fucked up yours, now we're even. And she like knows that Crane is looking at this, in the direction of this torturer guy, so she like very bravely on her part like turns her back and starts walking away.
The first time, finally, the guy, he speaks up, he says, Nancy, you're forgetting something.
And she pauses and she looks back.
He turns, he grabs like dirty rags and like wipes his face and looks at the blood and then tosses it back onto the table and reaches for like a letter envelope, like a you know, like a greeting card. It's not a very large, like long one. It's just like a greeting card envelope. Picks it up with his bloody hand and hands it, like extends his arm and hands it to you.
And Nancy is like her heart's probably beating like a mile a minute, you know, but she reaches out her hand and she's like, got Crane at my back, it's fine, like it's fine, and she like grabs the envelope.
So I want you to go ahead and do a face danger for me.
Yep.
Good. This is a physical,
good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not great with that. Not great. Let's see. Let's just do it and see how it goes. Goodbye, everyone. This is when I die. I got 7.
7's not too bad. All right. So a 7, it will reduce the status by a tier.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
You go to grab it, and with his other hand, he's going to grab your wrist, and he's not letting go, but he's looking directly at you. And something feels very strange about this person. Not when he touches you, but when he locks eyes again with you, it's different this time. Because he breaks eye contact with Crane, and then he looks at you, and his eyes, it feels like there's nothing there. Like it's just a void of feeling of any kind. And he kind of just like stares you down for a little bit. And Crane, you see him grab her wrist. So I will let you respond in kind if you would like in any way.
Crane just takes like a step forward closer
Okay.
and deeper into the warehouse. Is there a problem here?
We just want to make sure that Nancy gets the message. Go ahead and give yourself just right now a temporary story tag of restrained or partially restrained. He's only got one of your arms
Okay, yeah.
for the status.
And it's just for the scene.
Yeah, until he lets go of you, but that's the status that you would take from the face danger.
Okay. So yeah, Nancy is like, she's got her like wrist grabbed, and is she holding on to the envelope?
If you want to be.
Yeah.
Unless you let go of it.
No, she would still be holding on to it, and she's like, "Trust me, I got the message."
Wow.
And it's just like trying really hard to not like lose face, I guess is the word.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a tough lady. I'm really tough. Super tough, okay?
Yeah, so he looks back over briefly to Crane. Crane, you notice the new change in his eyes at this point in time. And then he looks back down to Nancy. He says, "Why don't you ask your friends a little bit more about Francis? You should remember who that is.
Do I?
Next time." Yep. Thornbottom.
Huh? Thorn
You remember
bottom.
him? Yep. Next time, I'll actually listen to what he says and kill him. So, keep Charlie safe.
I plan on it.
Good. I would wait to read the message if I were you.
Sure.
You're like, let's go. You have a very bloodied handprint on your arm.
And probably a bruise.
Probably a bruise.
And she like, I think like steps back until like Crane is next to her, and then is like, all right, let's go. Like she's like, you can hear like her voice like shaking a little bit. Like she's all of her adrenaline got her through all this, and now she's like, let's get the fuck out of here, okay?
All right. And just before they leave, Crane looks John up and down slowly and just like lets out a like disappointed sort of half sigh, half snarl as they leave. And it's like, and they turn
He
around.
kind of like mini shrugs, like. All right. So what we're gonna do, you guys are gonna get back into the car where Gibbs and Ava are. You guys can leave. Charlie is still passed out in the back seat.
Yeah, Nancy is like she's like pulled him like half onto her lap, and she's like petting his hair, and is just like taken, I don't know, like torn off a little bit of her shirt, and is like cleaning the blood off of his face. It's really sad.
So you guys are leaving the area.
He's super dangerously driving. He really can't drive well.
Great. Okay. I'll let you guys, if you want to do any RP in this car scene. Otherwise, where are you going to have Gibbs drive to, Nancy?
Yeah, where do I go?
When we were at the casino, out of character, like, does Camilla have a fair bit of security there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think
Tons
that's
of it.
that's the place, right? Like that's probably the place that she feels like she would be the safest. So she would
Is
like
with
just
her and with us in our rooms, I think probably.
yeah, because also that's like the penthouse, so it's like way up high. So like yeah, so she's like, just let's go back to the hotel. There's like a shitload of mercs there, or security, or whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll be all right, Nancy.
And she's like, now that the adrenaline is out, like she's like visibly shaking and pale and just like basically just continues to just like randomly be like, oh, are you okay? Like, gonna like adjust your shirt, like look and see if he's hurt anywhere. Like she's momming.
Okay, yeah. When you get a chance to actually look at his injuries a little bit better, he's got bruising around his rib cage, and like he's definitely been punched to the gut quite a few times, things like that. He took a beating. He took a really good beating. This was definitely not a let's rough him up a little bit and send him home. This is let's rough him up so much that Nancy remembers kind of deal. So you have the envelope, the card letter essentially. It's sealed. You guys have a few minutes in the car for a while. I don't know if you're going to use it to drive all the way back to the casino. I'm guessing you are. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about,
it's my car now, bitch. I'm sorry.
Gibbs, at this point in time, you get a text message from your cop buddies. They give you a name, Francis Dornbottom. He is a notorious loan shark. Has a tendency for violent visits to people who are in debt to him. And he's probably one of the most aggressive loan sharks that the city has known in a very long time.
I will, I'm like driving one hand, looking at my, my Nokia flip phone, text in the other.
Don't text and drive.
And I'm like, you guys ever heard of a Francis Thornbottom?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna like turn around like while I'm driving.
Oh god. No, Gibbs, okay. Gibbs, just eyes on the road. Ava will grab your head and turn it.
Eyes on the we got road. This. Fucking idiot. Okay. I will sort of just face forwards then and be like, kid, do you or your brother got any money problems?
Hey, how dare you? Now's not the time, all right? Let's just take us back to the hotel. We'll talk about it later.
I mean, Nancy probably doesn't, like, once Eva is like, hey, no, like, she doesn't say anything, like, she lets it drop, but you see on her face that the answer is a yes. Like, it's pretty obvious.
I look up in the mirror, and I just nod. All right. I pull us into the hotel.
I guess help we go. Nancy pull him out.
Yeah.
In the car and
open doors, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So we'll just kind of fast forward to the penthouse. Jessie is there. Sana is not. And she again, same as before, she's hanging out on the couch in the lounge area, working on some stuff on her tablet. She's got papers all over the place with drawings and shit all over the area. Oh, hey guys, welcome back.
Hey,
this is Charlie. He's staying here now.
Yep. We could also use a medic, somebody to look after him, please, a doctor.
Fucking hell, guys. Okay. Sure. Let me get it. Okay. Yeah.
And Nancy is just like carefully like arm under his shoulder, like probably with either like Crane or Eva like on the other side, like bringing Charlie to her room. And like pretty much like she sees like we come in, that she addresses Jessie, and Jessie is like, oh, okay, and like gets her phone out, and she just like continues walking.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so Doc will be here in a few minutes.
Perfect.
What you guys did you get up to today? Oh my gosh, what a busy day you had.
Very busy, and we're pretty tired.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna get busier, so at least you go in full swing. Why? What? Who's Charlie? Oh wait, that's Nancy's brother. Never mind. Yeah,
she
I
does
know
that thing where
about people.
she doesn't turn her head, but like turns her eyes like.
I just spoke at her.
And Jesse.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, gosh, everybody's so uptight. Dinner is coming soon too. In case you want that, I figured you didn't see you guys here early, so got a late dinner. Pancakes are coming too for you, Crane. Also, I need you guys to fill out some paperwork. It doesn't have to be right now, but like soon-ish, so I can get some fake IDs made up. Simple stuff.
What does Francis Thorn Fudge Bucket have against Camilla, Jesse?
Oh, there's a lot of people who don't like Camilla. Camilla is a very powerful woman, as you already know. Francis is just a dumbass who's trying to get his big boy pants on so he can play with the rest of us. Go after the biggest guy, bring him down, maybe get your place, at the table, so to speak. Camilla's the biggest that there is.
Well, she might want to put a muzzle on that one.
Yeah, he's not really that much of a threat. At least he
Okay.
hasn't been in the past. Is there something you know that I don't?
She's going to look at Nancy.
Nancy's like in her room, like carefully laying Charlie down, and then like once she gets him like what she assumes like comfortable, then she like takes the card out of her pocket and like sits on the bed and opens it.
Okay. Are you gonna go to her room, Ava, or are you gonna stay out here?
No, I'll stay out here.
Okay. Gibbs and Crane, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll go see the kid.
Okay, so you're gonna go to where Nancy's room is, Crane?
Crane just he sits down and he sort of like he claps his hands together and he goes, "Nancy tried to shoot me.
She what?
She tried to shoot me.
What?
The big unit
today?
fellow, yes, gave her the submachine gun and said, shoot me." It was a whole thing that I was her boyfriend, and she did. But there was nothing in there, but it went. But she did it.
She would have killed. She would have killed you. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad we're all on a team together. You know what? I'm gonna get out of these trousers. They're really uncomfortable.
Just so we're all aware what we're dealing with. But I think that went quite well overall. Wouldn't you say so?
I almost got shot. I think it went quite well.
I mean, he didn't get shot. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
You think she
You
knew?
consider that well.
Wasn't
I
loaded?
don't know. I don't think she knew.
Nancy, actually, should I be? I'm trying to decide if I should be surprised or if I shouldn't be.
No,
I don't think
Huh.
I'm surprised.
I've known her
think
for,
I am.
for 2 days.
I mean,
I'm
I know
not
how
surprised.
like possessive she is about her brother and all that, but damn, I mean, she's willing
Where
to
did you
sacrifice
leave your
that.
pants? And he like points at
Wait,
Ava.
wait.
What?
Your
Sorry.
where are your pants?
Yeah, it's a long story, and this is mustard, and I can smell it. So I'm gonna go change into the nice, fancy silk pajamas they have for us, and I need a drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drinks are.
She will leave. She will leave you two alone, and she will go change. You're
Great.
welcome, everyone.
So, yeah, almost died. That's cool.
It's becoming quite frequent occurrence. I think that's every day that I've been with these people, actually.
Yeah, I mean, your ability to survive and evade death is actually a very good skill to have. So, comes in handy.
It does. How was your day?
You know what? It was pretty good. Sonnet is like excellent musician. She's off doing some stuff for Camilla, and I'm kind of bored. I didn't have a very eventful. I mean, like Don't get me wrong, sauna, again, great. But still, I was kind of hoping for like some more excitement today. It's been very boring lately. Camilla's just like got a bug up her ass about me going and doing risky shit. She's like, I have to be prepared for this. What's happening for this? Whatever the hell that means. She still doesn't even know, like... Never mind. What kind of pancakes do you really... Do you like plain pancakes all the time? Or are you like... Do you like chocolate chips thrown in there every once in a while? Or what?
Plain pancakes, maple syrup.
Huh.
Do
Have you
like-
ever tried a flavored pancake?
No. I haven't.
Okay. Hold on. She gets out her phone and like starts texting a bunch of stuff. Rapid fire. Oh, this is gonna be great. Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Awesome. Yes.
I do have a slight dust allergy.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like what?
Like a snake. What?
What? No, I just
Dust.
said dust. What?
The crane, that is super weird. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, we're gonna have a pancake buffet tonight for dinner. And then I'll get like caviar or something for Ava, because that's probably what she lives off. All right. Okay, pancake buffet happening in the penthouse tonight. That's what's up. Oh, it's great. Yes. I'm so excited. You're gonna find a favorite new pancake. I'm telling you right now. Just make sure you keep your mind open. There's flavors out there that you probably are not even aware of. And the chefs in this casino are fantastic. Like, they can come up with the weirdest shit to put into a pancake. Well, to put into anything, really. Into a pancake. So, try it out. There's obviously going to be, plain pancakes. Maybe I should tell them not to have plain pancakes. Force you to try something. Yeah, we're not going to. No plain pancakes.
Yes, I'll, if you pick something, I'll try it and see what I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, you seem like you could eat a lot of different pancakes, or like a lot of pancakes in general, so. Okay, great. This is fantastic. All right, it'll be here in like 15, 20 minutes. Pancakes don't take very long to make. Okay, cool. That's exciting. Did you get to beat anybody up today?
No.
Oh.
There was this absolute unit that I'm a little disappointed, actually. I can't help but think what it would have been like to fight him.
Huh. We could go back there now. We could fight him anyway.
I mean...
After the pancakes.
Yes, have the pancakes first, and then if... do you want to go together?
Yeah.
Since you didn't have a exciting day.
I know, exactly. It seems like we were both having a pretty boring day. So, yeah, totally. Pancakes. Go beat somebody up. All right, I'm going to go get ready. I'll be right back.
Yes.
She leaves to go to her room. Okay, so, Gibbs, you go to Nancy, right? I'll let you finish crying.
I'm sorry,
Laughter.
I'm crying. Oh. Wow, I'm like super crying. I think Sid is cutting onions in the next room, and I'm like overwhelmed. It's okay. I'll
You're
look
not
at
sad
CRP.
The ship has sailed and you're not on it, right? Like, that's not why you're crying. You really wanted. You just watched your ship crash. Like, oh no.
I just thought he was gonna come back. Yeah, I go into Nancy's room and I'm gonna see what she's, if the doctor's arrived yet, if she's in there just with her brother.
Yeah. So she's like sitting on the bed, her brother's there, and she's about to open, like, you've cracked the seal on the envelope essentially, and you are about to open it when Gibbs comes in.
I think that she doesn't even like pay much attention. Like she's extremely like done with today, and like I think that she feels either safe here, like she doesn't have to like be like on guard in case someone comes into her room, like she probably just left the door open, or B, like she's like, if anyone were to come in here, like I can't, like I'm just fucking out of like spell slots, I can't do anything about it anyway. So like he comes in and she doesn't even like register, she just continues opening the letter.
Hey.
Got a message.
Yeah?
Hmm.
What does it say?
This is going to be the result of said letter.
Okay.
As wonderful as it would be to get something directly obvious, in this particular case, it is not. It is a series of letters and symbols. Some of the symbols you don't necessarily recognize. It looks like some kind of a code, like a secret message, like you have to decode it and you don't have the key, or maybe you do. You're not totally sure yet.
Some fucking bullshit is what it is. Do you like, does this make sense to you? And she like holds it up.
No. Not at first look, at least. It's gonna be all right, you know. Got him out. He's safe. Most important thing.
Yeah.
So, you're in a bit of trouble, huh?
A bit is putting it mildly.
I've been in trouble too. You know, it's all right. It'll work out. This guy, just like all the other guys, just want whatever it is you owe them.
They took my brother,
You know.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
They took him from our house. And I wasn't there because of this.
I know.
And I think that she just starts bawling. She's just
Put out my
like,
cigarette.
I'm 100% fucking done. And is just like, she like puts her head in her hands and is just like almost like hyperventilating, sobbing, just like everything that she like did today. She's like finally letting all of the facades like go away, and she's like, okay, I don't have to be strong anymore, like I'm safe here, and now I am like a fucking mess.
Gibbs will put out a cigarette for the first time in the show, and he'll sit down next to her and just sort of put a hand over her shoulder and let her sort of, cry it out. I know. Fucking sucks. This whole thing's shit. Life is shit.
Very comforting. Thank you. She doesn't say that. She's just like crying and sobbing hysterically, but like out of character. Very comforting.
Yeah.
As this
all right.
kind of goes on, about a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes goes by. You can feel that your brother is starting to move around a little bit, and he doesn't open his eyes, but he says, Nancy? You can hear
and
him
she,
like,
as soon as she he feels him move, she's just like, and like getting her shit together,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm right here, Charlie.
Oh man. Nancy, I had the weirdest fucking dream.
Yeah, you fell.
I fell.
Yeah, you shouldn't move. Your ribs are bruised. You were
Oh man.
you were sleepwalking again.
I kept on seeing weird colors and numbers and all this. I don't know what it means. I think maybe I've been studying too hard.
And she like takes the card. It's like, you wrote this while you were sleepwalking, left it in the house. Do you know what it means?
Looks kind of familiar. Oh yeah, those were in my dream.
Hmm?
I wrote that.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it means. What are you studying? Hieroglyphics?
No. That doesn't make sense. It was like a dream, but it wasn't a dream. Man. I don't get it.
You get some rest, okay? I'm right here, and I'll watch over you so nothing happens, all right?
Okay. Yeah. Can I get some pain meds or something? Shit.
Yeah, a doctor's coming.
Okay.
Get you some medicine.
Um.
And she wipes his like hair off his forehead, and she's like, just rest, okay?
I will. Okay. He kind of like closes his eyes and like falls back into a very light sleep. The doctor arrives and examines him for his injuries and like gives him, cleans any of the wounds that are open and stitches with like the Band-Aid stitches and stuff like that. And it kind of turns over to you and asks, has he been taking drugs?
And she's like, and like ushers him out of the room and into the hallway. And she's like, I don't know how much experience you have with college parties. And she's just like daring anyone to correct her, she's just like, so I don't know what he's had, but he came home pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'd watch him for several days if he can, or we can send a nurse, but he's gonna have to go through some kind of a detox.
Of course.
So it's gonna be pretty rough for a while.
That's fine. I'll take care of it.
Okay. I'd have to do blood work, which I don't know if you want me to, but
As long as he's not gonna like get worse, I think it's better if we just let it go.
sure, that's fine. Well, you guys have my phone number if you need me, but yeah, just be careful. Make sure he gets lots of liquid. He's probably gonna throw up a lot, so
Okay.
Yeah. Here's some pain meds as well. They're non-addictive, non-narcotic, so won't interfere.
Thank you.
College kids. Have a good night.
And she just like nods and like goes to try and find like a waste basket that she can use as a vomit bucket.
Yep. Yeah.
Gibbs will like head out of the room at this point and just sort of hang in the door.
If you guys have this conversation out in the hallway, Ava will actually just slowly approach. She's in her jammies, but she's going to approach you with the champagne bucket.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's just going to hand that to you.
And Nancy like takes it and like looks sheepish and then mumbles under her breath, thanks. and then goes back to the room.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
as Schlag passes me, I'll say, kid, if you need me, just call, yeah? I'll come running.
Okay. And she's like the kind of ashamed where it's like, I did something in front of you that I don't like doing in front of people, so I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
Yeah. She like shuffles back into the room with her shoulders like up to her ears.
All right, good. Okay, so let's pause there. Jesse kind of like looks down the hallway. It's like, pancake buffet is a go. So if you're caviar for you, Ava. So if you're pass it on the pancakes.
Christ.
Yeah. Pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in forever.
Neither
No plain
have I.
pancakes around here. So okay, Crane. We got blueberry. We got cherry. We've got all sorts of mixed nuts of some sort. I don't know. You said you didn't have any allergies, so here you go. Okay, there's chocolate chip pancakes. There's like a caramel drizzle pancake. Also, I mean, literally try any one of these, and I guarantee you, it's better than a plain pancake. Plain pancake. Plain cake.
Right.
you drunk?
No, I'm excited.
Gibbs,
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
What's up?
are you joining Pancake Buffet?
Ah,
Chocolate
Sure.
chips.
why not? Which one's your favorite?
I haven't tried any yet. I've actually never had a flavored one, only plain with maple syrup. Jesse's introducing me to new things.
Expanding your horizons. Well,
Which is
thanks,
your
Jesse,
favorite?
for this. I guess I like a chocolate chip.
I mean,
No, I hadn't
serve
really-
yourself. I'm not your waitress. I'm gonna have a little bit of everything. Buffet, after all.
Is this... like towards Eva, is like she staying, or is this like, am I like weirdly third wheeling a weird pancake thing? I'm not sure if the cream is like.
I'm here, but I'm not having the pancakes. I'm having the caviar or whatever fancy
Yeah.
shit they brought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have a pancake, and I'll like leave
you would.
Crane and Jesse to chat and sort of head over to where Eva's sitting.
How's
All right.
Nancy?
Hey. I mean, what do you expect? You know, kid doesn't want to let anyone see her, weak.
Yeah, I get that. She shot Crane today, or I mean, she would have shot him had the gun been loaded.
I can believe that.
Right? I mean, I was surprised, but then I wasn't surprised. And then I was surprised that I wasn't surprised. And I was excited. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, don't tell Crane I said that, but that's pretty cool. That she was just without hesitation willing to shoot him.
Yes, that's
Anyway.
cool. I mean, yeah, we need to keep an eye on her, I think.
Yeah.
You got kids?
No. Do I look like I have time for kids?
Fair enough.
All right. So, does Crane like any of the alternative pancakes that he's been given? Is what I want to know.
Roll for it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. If you roll 1d6,
Yep.
1 is chocolate chip pancakes, 2 is pumpkin and
Blueberry.
maple pancakes.
Oh, yep.
Three-
Ooh, you
three
have
is
to like
blueberry.
those are so good.
3 is blueberry, 4 is the like mixed nut, whatever. 5 is that caramel thing, and then 6 is he doesn't like any of the alternatives.
Okay.
To you?
Or you can choose, but I just thought, okay, chocolate chip. Chocolate chips
Is
are
it
best.
chocolate chip?
Yeah.
It was gonna be.
Gibbs'
That's a
eyes
bonding
light up.
moment. Oh God.
So, what'd you think?
Interesting. I think, and he sort of like, I'm guessing we're all still like in the same room, like Gibbs and Ava are just on the other side. So he kind of turns his head slightly and raises his voice and is like, I like the chocolate chip best, actually.
Hey,
You would, Crane.
That's
You
good.
would.
and after
Chocolate
Mona.
chip. That's awesome. So now we don't have to have plain pancakes all the time. That's great.
Oh, I still like plain best.
How
God.
question? How does he eat?
you just like
Out of
It's
Does he,
like,
like,
it's
lift it?
slowly like it's just like
Like a cat flap.
it's like rolled up. So it's just like the mask
Oh,
is just
okay.
reveals the mouth. It's under the nose.
Oh,
what
Spider-Man
What do we
style.
see? Sorry,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity. What
Do you have
is
thin lips or do you have
Yeah,
like very
like,
good like
full
smooching
bodied.
lips?
scarred?
Luscious.
How's your jaw?
Yeah. Sorry, I have to know. I'm super
Tell us about
Is
curious.
it like
chin.
is it like Deadpool style gross
Like,
avocado?
is your
skin?
skin weird?
It's normal. He's handsome.
Just a dude that likes to wear a mask.
So he has
Handsome.
nice like thick cupid's bow upper lip, good smooching lips.
Oh, with the cupid's bow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is he wearing
I
a
see it.
mask?
All right.
All right.
You got
everybody just power gamed you into what your character looks like.
We offer
Even Gibbs
choices,
appreciates.
okay?
Even Gibbs appreciates the jawline. Secretly.
Does he have a strong jawline? Is that what's happening here right now?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Tell
hope
You
so.
us.
could cut glass.
Yeah.
You could cut
Yeah.
glass with that jaw.
All right.
Strong, handsome, clean shaven.
All right.
I mean, it'd be hard to fit a beard underneath that mask. Be uncomfortable.
That's
be
true.
hot.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay. So Jessie's phone goes off, and she like very quickly. Oh, we gotta go like now.
What? Go where?
We'll be back later. Me and Crane are gonna go take care of something, and you guys just have fun eating caviar and pancakes. Okay.
wait,
bye.
wait.
Gross.
Where are you going? What are you gonna take care of?
Fine. We'll tell you all about it afterward.
Does she take the whipped cream?
No. No, she does not.
Gibbs keeps an eye out for that.
He's looking
You
to see
coming,
if she
Frank?
takes the chocolate syrup and the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Rain just rolls the mask back down and. Well, all right then.
Okay. She like grabs a duffel bag out of one of the entryway closets and like slightly unzips it and then zips it and she's like, okay, we're ready. Let's go. And they
What's in the
walk
bag?
out the door. Tools of the trade.
They're gonna go beat up my new business partner. I'm
Right.
annoyed.
Okay, ready? So, in order to save time, I had some people get me one of the other people that you guys saw today, and they're downstairs in it's where we put people who like count cards and stuff, but way worse.
Oh.
Oh,
Then let's go.
You don't sound excited, Crane. Seriously?
No, this is
You know
this is my excited face. Yes.
I can't see your face. You're hilarious. I like that you have a sense of humor. All right. So, you guys are going to go down to like elevator access and then you guys leave and then go through like a maintenance store and there's another elevator that goes further down and she uses a key card to get in. She's like, "Oh, here you go. Here's one for you. Ever need to come down here for whatever reason, if you want to like punch some baddies or whatever, feel free." And she like opens the bag and there is all sorts of implements of torture. There's like electrical stuff, all sorts of fun shit. And she's like, "You probably don't use this kind of stuff, but I don't have the muscle structure that you do, so."
Wow.
She's been looking at my
I'm-
guns.
Surprised.
Why?
I just don't take it the wrong way. I thought you were more of a nerd.
Oh, I'm totally a nerd, but like, you know how nerds have different areas of interest?
Your area of interest outside of that is
Oh, the best way to make the most pain possible.
My.
Will's face right now is killing me. All right. So,
Can we
You
just
guys
fade
go
to
down.
black? We already know
yeah,
what's
that's
gonna
what I'm
happen.
gonna do. That's where we're ending the episode. Instead of a cliffhanger, it's a unveiling of your imagination to whatever the fuck Jesse and Crane are about to do to this guy.
Oh, boy.
To sax music, obviously. It's
Oh,
It's gonna be so romantic. Yeah.
that's just whew,
Yep.
hot. Wow.
This fucking
cat.
pancake is absolutely the worst.
Best ending ever.
Best
That's the safe word. It's pancakes.
pancakes is the same. Oh man. Well, my friends, that is where we're ending tonight's episode of The King's Hustle on that bombshell. If you enjoyed tonight's show, let us know. Same time next week, 8 p.m. Eastern. God, for the next episode. Whew, just trying to get over that one. If you haven't followed the show yet, hit the follow button and join us. You can join it. Here's a social media and all that shit. We'll give away a set of dice just here in a minute. And of course, we're back online tomorrow at the time of 4 o'clock Eastern for James Introcasso's Tabletop Voices. But holy moly, what an episode that was. That's current the cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Let's start with our MC for tonight, Metamancer. Meta, how was that?
Hi, it was good. I actually really like playing an NPC that's like really involved with the team, but doesn't change the power dynamic, I guess. It's a lot of fun. And I don't think I've actually ever done that in a tabletop that I run before, now that I think about it. So hopefully if you guys find me stepping over boundaries, just let me know. But I'm having a ton of fun with it. I think the awkwardness from Crane to the outside observations of the rest of the crew between him and Jesse is actually really funny. I think it adds another dynamic to the group. I love how much character development we've gotten from Nancy today. And everybody, actually, like the way that you guys interacted with the situation and contributed different facets of helping, but also hindering what Nancy was doing at the same time without realizing it, because your intentions were good, but inevitably got in the way at some points. So I like that. I think it's going to lead to some very interesting character progression in the next few episodes, especially when her brother kind of starts to come to and gets a little bit more information and understanding about what he was experiencing. But you guys can find me on my channel at twitch.tv/Metamancer or on Twitter at the Metamancer. I do nothing but roleplay on my channel, and I do all sorts of different stuff. MCing here. I play characters on other shows that I'm on, so if you like my RP, hang out with me more.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Meta. And Blue Jay, how was that big episode for Nancy?
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff to handle, and it's also like really cool for me to get more into the character and like her motivations. I think that City of Mist actually does a really good job in like calling attention to the things that are most important to your character in a way that like a lot of other systems that I've played haven't done as much, in a way that's like more like simple and also free form than games like Burning Wheel, where it also calls a lot of attention to character motivation, but like in a much more complex and like kind of convoluted mechanically way. That this game is a lot more like creative, almost like we're all, when we build the characters, we're all like writing our own story, and like in some ways you can be really like mechanically focused with the power tags, and in other ways it's very like fictionally focused. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. But you can find me nerding out all the time at twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. And if you want to see all the other roleplay shit I've been doing, it's all on bluejay.tv/portfolio.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Blue Jay. And PB, how was that?
That was incredible. That was awesome. This show, it's crazy to think that we're only, 4 episodes in? And
Right.
I feel very attached to everybody's character story and development. Even you, Crane. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. Also, hi, I'm PB. I love roleplay. I'm on 3 shows a week, and I will be GMing a horror campaign miniseries starting in 2 weeks. So if you want to find out more information about that, you can check me out on Twitter at Pumpkinberry, or you can head over to pumpkinberry.tv. That's it.
Absolutely. Fantastic stuff. Thank you, PB. And last but not least, Mad Morph. How was that, my friend?
Loved it. Really, really great episode. Loved the team's involvement in like sort of a Nancy-centric story, but everybody's involvement there and getting in the way and everything, and the twists and turns it took. And then just obviously love the penthouse stuff coming back and getting a little bit of Cribs and a little bit of Jesse and Crane. I don't know if chat came up with that ship name yet, but yeah, I'm loving this series. And to echo what Pumpkin said, is like 4th episode, and it's just I was so tense during the whole thing in the warehouse, and just hoping nothing bad happens to these characters now, and it's gonna be incredible. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm Morph. You can find me at twitch.tv/madmorph, youtube.com/madmorph as well, madmorphtv on Twitter. I'm playing Crane in Arc at the moment. There's probably like a week and a half or so left of that season before Crane in Arc goes back in the box. So if you want to see some more Crane, come by when we're in Arc for that. We're doing some variety stuff as well, and just having fun. Good vibes community channel. So, but thank you so much for today. Today was amazing.
Awesome. Definitely go and check out these fantastic casters, and of course join us again next week at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday for more City of Mist. I'll drop a link again for you guys if you want to go and check it out. But holy moly, this just keeps getting better and worse on many levels as well when it comes to just how things are going for our characters. But you know what? I think we're going to be okay. I'm super invested in everyone's characters, so I'm super stressed that bad things happen to them. But it'll be okay, I'm sure. But until next time, my friends, thank you guys for joining us. And until next time, try not to throw too many net ones, because we want to be there laughing when you do. Good night, everybody. Bye.